Everything's surrounding me, leaving me with nothing left to say. Imagine it, grasping it, it feels so far away. Whoa. Every night I wake up in a dream, and I can't get too close, I let it slip away. I can only hide from all the lights before I hear a voice that calls me to the day. Giving it my all as I am wandering through the dark. Could I find the answer and wake up new? Everything's surrounding me, leaving me with nothing left to say. Imagine it, grasping it, it feels so far away. But do I throw it all away? If it means that I can cross the line, all aloud, scream it out even if I'm alone. Day and night, I win the fight, now I can go beyond. Even if I take the fall and lose it all, I'm my own hero. I know that I'll become something new. I'll shed all my tears and drop all my fears. Even if I don't bloom, am I a hero to you? One day I set my eyes up to the sky, and like a plane my dreams were passing by, and I awoke, the tears that had filled my eyes. I need to spread my wings out and fly. I lie awake at night with these memories of feeling powerless, and they're haunting me. I'm always reaching out for this destiny to make it happen, that's all I need. Cruel fate sets in motion, and no one else knows why. Waiting for the day to come, when will it show up, claiming what's before my eyes. With every issue, I gotta breathe through, or the moment might just pass. They all told me I can't, they were laughing. Well, look who's laughing now. Now I can feel the fire burning deep within me. I'll be the hero and no one can stop me. Loudly I will scream it from the top of my lungs. You got those tired eyes from crying every moment. You cannot hide it, someone's gonna notice. I'll be your hero, no one's gonna hurt you again. Gonna raise my hand with the peace I hear. Our story will last forever. I cut right through the wreckage and look onto the sunset. Eternity I'm flying. I can't live with regret. Can't fade, won't break. Live for tomorrow with all might. We'll fight on once again. Seeking out all the lies that I've been told. My tears leave me drowning. I'm moving on. You can't tell me how to be. Nothing else is stopping me. Frustrated, humiliated, it fuels me to carve the road I walk on. I cut right through the wreckage and look onto the sunset. Eternity I'm flying. I can't live with regret. Can't fade, won't break. Live for tomorrow with all might. We'll fight on once again. Seeking out what we want without the pain, to show what we're made of. I tried to run, I tried to run from all my loss, but it always follows me. That it bleeding or defeated, if we go down, we all go down together. I feel my feet and they're moving before I'm thinking through it. I'm doing things I couldn't.
From below, they grab onto us and try to pull us down. Dark clouds cover our skies day in and day out. But I know that we can break free to see the sun. Holding what we want is like grasping on the sand. What we love slips right through our fingers. And the ones we look up to, they fade away before our eyes. But the warmth of their spirits will always be with us, igniting the fire of a life worth living. And through them, we'll carve new roads to our gone. I cut right through the wreckage and look onto the sunset. Eternity, I'm flying. Yeah, I can hear words forever in my mind. It was singing the song that I was missing. I swear to you, I'll always listen. Heard you say, I am here. Can't fade, won't break. Live for tomorrow with all might. We'll fight on once again. Can't fade, won't break. Live for tomorrow with all might. We'll fight on till the end.
How's it going, everybody? Let's get everybody else in here so we can get going. Hello?
Top of the morning to you, laddies.
Oh, God. We're already going to suffer from copyright infringement the minute we start.
Oh, please. That ain't copyrighted. Any bloody bastard can do it.
Only if I sing really, really well will we get copyright strikes.
What's his name? Jack PewDiePie?
No, Green. Or as he used to be called.
Jack Green PewDiePie? That doesn't...
Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, I know. I know who he is. My kids love him. They like watching the, what is the videos he had with the bicycle where it's all gory?
Happy Wheels.
Yeah, Happy Wheels.
Wheels.
My kids love those, and I watched the whole entire day's worth of them with the kids one time. So
Yeah, I've seen every episode.
and I watched Jack play all the way through Resident Evil Village after I did. So
I have not.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
Well, after I did, I played through it first. But
Oh, yeah, of course.
yeah, welcome everybody to the podcast. I hope everyone's having a great evening as always. I have no bad news today. Isn't that better? So, yeah, as always, we're going to start out with the joke/funny game. Oh, and I run away when Bass has to be watching. Oh, God. So, Ava has a little extra duty to take care of today. You're in charge since you're going to be the mod on duty. I said duty twice.
Duty.
To say exclamation point giveaway for to win the big con. Because at the end of the podcast, for everybody who's entered, we are going to give them a copy of the game. So one person is going to win. I'm very happy the developer decided to give me an extra copy after I pre-ordered it anyway. So, yeah, if you want to be entered, exclamation point giveaway, and you could win yourself a free copy of one of the games I discussed multiple times on the podcast over the last month. So, yeah. Okay, joke game. You want to go first, Ray?
Ray, why aren't you here?
Uh-oh. Ray.
Yeah, he went to
I
do
can go
something.
first.
He didn't say.
You have a joke game?
I mean, it looked goofy enough to be a joke game.
I want everyone to pay attention right now. If Murmitch fails right here, there is going to be consequences.
Well, then there might be consequences.
Okay, what is it?
The World War II bunker simulator.
That is not a joke game!
I'm sorry, but
Oh my god.
He is a failure. You hear this?
How
He
would
is
you-
a failure.
How would you consider that as a joke game? Please do elaborate.
Yeah. Well, yeah, people dying in a bunker during World War II. It's funny. Hilarious. Tell all
you
your
bash
friends.
people in the head with a donut.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Excuse me. Could you repeat that?
You bash people in the head with a donut.
Fucking.
With one corner eaten, might I add.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't see any donuts.
With a fucking donut. You can kill someone with a fucking donut. Joke game, Saints Row. Oh, ouch.
You mean
Then you get.
you mean woke row? No. Okay, yeah, he literally hit somebody with a donut. Okay.
Yeah. He's bashing people with a donut.
Imagine taking out Nazis with a fucking.
That's gotta be a really old fucking donut. Can we be real?
This is gonna be
Yeah.
super stale.
I'm saying, like,
How old and stale is that donut to the point where it's so hard to bash somebody over the head?
they must get
Okay.
those day olds from Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay. Because of that, I would not be able to take this game seriously at all.
That's
because
true.
of that
That's true.
one thing.
Okay.
So it's a half joke game because of that one thing.
Okay, at least I found a real one. How about Chicken Cannon?
Oh no.
Chicken Cannon. What a name for a game.
It has a free demo, guys. You know, save your $80. Go play the free demo.
I mean, I doubt it'd be that
Wait,
much.
it's $80?
but- No, he's joking.
Yeah, it's if you want the next gen upgrade, it's $80.
Goodness.
It's free on Game Pass, but on PS5 it's $80. You know.
Oh my fucking sweet Jesus.
But no, this is literally a game where you fire chickens from one place to the other just using cannons.
Yeah. There's definitely a joke. Oh, that's hilarious.
Alright, so I hope Ray will not be gone too long, but for the time being, I guess we'll discuss the games that we played over the last couple of weeks. It's alright, Ray. It's fine. Oh yeah, Ray. Oh
I've
yeah.
been talking for like the past 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, Ray has a joke game. Okay, what's Ray's joke game?
Where Armageddon?
Squirrel Armageddon.
It's one word, by the way.
I know. I was hoping it would give me a break here.
Do you know how to spell squirrel?
No, I do. I've spelled squirrel fine. No, I'm just trying to figure out how it wants me to go to Ageddon.
Squirrel M-A...
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Mugeddon, yeah.
Mugeddon. I have no problem with spelling squirrel.
Mugeddon.
Yeah, squirrel Armageddon.
I graduate school. Shut up.
Problems they don't even down,
Which one?
notice something
Preschool.
wasn't
Yes.
right. That squirrel look alright to you? Nah, man, it's just
Wait.
a squirrel.
Why is the trailer a live action?
Yo, just keep watching.
I don't understand.
No.
Okay.
We realized we didn't have a chance.
Really? Really? Seriously?
First wave.
They're using the Portland riots.
Are you ready, Silver?
They started to work together. Must have had
What?
like a hive mind or
What?
something.
What?
The video footage is from
Something
Portland
wasn't
riots.
right.
Okay.
They weren't right.
But what's this got to do with the squirrels?
All this time we were
What's this
worried
got to do
about
with the squirrels?
the enemy above.
In my
I'm-
defense, I didn't actually watch the whole trailer, so I don't know.
I'm completely confused. What the fuck's this got to do with squirrels?
The squirrels are taking over, man.
This is our world. And
Yeah.
we're taking it back.
As he sits there with a paintball helmet on.
Hey, look, anything you can get.
I was kind of half expecting like a Turok kind of humor, like when Turok
Airsoft, bro. Yeah, true. I
So
love
when
this.
Oh my god, he's running around with an airsoft.
Like,
Oh my god.
I was half expecting squirrels to literally like jump over a fence have 2 fucking M16s in their hands or 2 AKs and just go all Turok style.
You
Fucking
know what's
Megadon's
funny
with a
is
gun.
that graphically this does not look horrible.
No,
I know.
I was kind of expecting it to be very comical, very dumb.
Yeah, it's a squirrel wave-based shooter. You want? All right, we got.
Physics.
All right, Murmitch is buying us each a copy of this game, and we're gonna stream it.
I'm actually kind of disappointed.
Actually,
It's four player online.
I know, but I'm actually kind of disappointed.
Look at the wacky
Tim.
physics.
Tim,
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed when
It's
you're
free.
typing it part. It's a free
free.
game.
Oh, dude, really? Okay, we're playing it. We're playing it on my
Yes.
on Sunday. On Sunday, we will find a time to play this. Because I know that's when Murmitch is available. But yeah, either that, or you know what we'll do? If you guys are available
Schedule has
tomorrow,
become
no,
consistent.
listen. If you guys are available tomorrow, right? Since we're not going to be streaming on Twitch, which we will discuss later.
Okay.
If you guys are available, we could record it and play it off stream. And just record it and then, upload it or do something with the people in the Discord so they could see it. But yeah, we could totally do it
For the
tomorrow.
let's plays begin.
Yeah,
Wah!
we'll do a let's
Yay.
play of Squirrelmageddon.
We're gonna become Let's Players.
Yeah, we'll do a let's play of the weirdest squirrel game ever.
Squirrel!
Hello,
Fit-
my name is Murmitch,
fit-
and welcome to Squirrelmageddon.
50,000 views incoming. I feel it. I feel it right now.
Hello, everybody. My name is Highgate Legion. and Welcome
Like
to
kind of lower pit of your stomach. Where...
Yeah. But all right, that's actually really cool. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I have nothing to do tomorrow night. We're gonna make a video of it. Why not? I can
It's
record.
a joke,
Yeah, it's
a funny joke.
yeah, it's a funny
Fresh.
joke. That's why we're gonna do it.
Fur shites and nuts. Okay.
All right. So let's talk about the
Oh
games.
my
that-
goodness, we're gonna have so many of these nuts jokes.
Yeah, we are.
It's gonna be so bad.
So let's talk about the games we've been playing over the last 2 weeks.
All right.
Who wants to go first? Because I got one I can get off my chest real quick.
How about you go first then?
7.
Okay,
Then
I've got
go for
7.
I've got 4.
I've got 1.
I think I got 5. Yeah, 5.
All right. Madden 22.
Ah, yes. I saw AJ's review of that.
No,
That
look
was
at
fucking
look at the
hell.
reviews on Steam.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Mostly negative.
There's a reason for that. Let Tim explain.
All right. I got this game because I like playing football with other people. I am a fan of football. This is your joke game. Nice. It's got the joke game has better reviews. No. Like Madden has been an exclusive franchise since 2005. So there's been no competition for them, and it shows. Every single year, it's the same fucking game. They say they're doing innovations over last year, and it never leads to anything. If anything, over the years, especially since it's came back to PC, it has become more broken. Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about this is lacking features they had back in like 2007.
89 to be specific. I'm not even fucking shitting you.
What?
It's missing 89 features.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. But I'm saying is like as they've went along, they've been like putting more and more into Ultimate Team mode, and
Go.
I mentioned the features not being released on the PC version. Yes, we get the PS4 / Xbox One version of the game on PC because we don't pay the extra $10 for the lovely next gen upgrade.
Right.
But here's what I have to say. If you release a game that is a football game, okay, and the defenses don't work because you haven't patched them yet, and you're trying to play the game, and literally the zone defense, okay, this is a little more in detail than AJ's review in this sense, right? The zone defense, which is cover 2, cover 3, like basically the way you prevent people from passing the ball all over the place on you, that is broken, and admittedly broken. right? So you have to play man-to-man defense every single play that you play against somebody. If you pick zone, you're going to get fucking torched. They're going to pass the ball over your head and score every time. I know you guys aren't sports fans, but I think you can get the picture, right? But, like, so basically, you only can use half your defensive playbook because the defense is broken. The animations are fucking hilarious. Beyond the fact that buildings spawn in the middle of the fields in some people's cases.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
let's talk about the
game.
actual problem here. Let's say you're running down the field and you're in with a wide receiver, or let's say a running back. That's the best case because it happens more with a running back. You run into a defender. Normally, you would fall over and that would be the end of the play. No. For some reason, running backs have physics where they're like the rock'em sock'em things that just bounce over and come back up. Because literally, you will get hit by a defender, bounce, go almost 90-degree perpendicular to the ground, pop back up, and then stumble for 10 more yards and then fall down.
Wow.
That is the type of physics that you deal with Madden.
That's a fucking team. I've seen much shit.
On a regular basis, does it?
Like every other play. Like
That's
Okay.
bad.
it's very
Regularly irregular.
it's very rarely that the game physics work properly. And this is what I'm talking about because they're running on the same engine over and over and over and over and over again. So
Or
like
stumbling on the same engine, as the case may be.
So like you know how we talk about all the time we pick on Bethesda for running on the same engine and just trying to like and just like putting shit on top of it, expecting to fix shit. Well, that's what's been like. It's been a buggy mess the last 3 years, and they just try to fucking add little things to fix it, and it just breaks it even more. Like, okay, I'm in a league, which is the most dedicated people you can find in this shithole fucking game. Right? We create franchises and play them as all 32 teams going through an actual league scenario. So it's got every team covered by a player. You're playing different people every week. It is a legit system, right? To play this as a league. Problem is, you can't start a league yet, so we had to start, and then we're going to have to restart the whole entire league over because they delayed the scouting patch update all the way till the end of September. So the game comes out August 20th, and we can't start a league until almost October because they didn't put the feature into the game yet.
Well, that's just fucking
So-
wonderful.
And what that means for people that don't understand is if you don't have the scouting feature, it means that you can't check out draft picks. So if you're doing a league that's continuous like ours, like we play a week of a season every 3 days. So like over the course of like a year that the game will be out, we'll probably play 10 seasons worth of football. So every season you're looking at draft picks to draft the next year and improve your team and move forward. The problem with no scouting is without scouting you can't scout. You can't look at any other player. There is no draft classes. So if you're in a league, there's nobody to draft if you go through a whole entire season. So literally you're just stuck doing one season over and over and over again and restarting your league.
This is the season that never ends.
And there's people that paid $50 a year to be involved in this league. So
Fucking hell.
they have to wait an extra month and then hope when it comes out that it's not broken.
Oh.
And I'll give you one more example of how this game is broken that people usually don't mention because it's not part of everybody's scenario. I'm in a league, right? When you join a league, you get an option to start as a owner, a coach, or a former player who's like there to mentor or something, right? You get 3 choices. Currently, because the game is so broken, if you pick anything else but owner, it will completely destroy the whole entire franchise for everybody in your league if one person picks coach. If not, if not every person picks owner, if one person picks something different than everybody else, it breaks the whole entire league.
What the fuck now is the point?
Wow.
Because it doesn't
That is-
work. That's the point. It doesn't work.
No, oh my
If
God,
the
that
reviews
is
if the reviews tell you anything, the majority of the game doesn't work. It doesn't work right.
Wow.
Sure, on the surface it looks like just another Madden game. But the problem is that it's just another Madden game, which means it's broken, the animations are fucked up, everything, all the systems that are supposed to work together to make the game function properly don't work. Like, the servers have crashed 8 times in the last 4 days. So, like, EA needs to lose this fucking exclusive license.
Unfortunately, they have it for another 5 years.
If they want to continue to make Madden the way they do, fine. But the NFL has to give it back to 2K. 2K was making better football games before Madden got the exclusive license.
It's all about money, Tim.
NFL 2K5 was probably the best simulation football game ever created. And it probably still stands that way today comparably. So, I know that, like, you guys don't really care about sports. It's not a real thing. But it's a travesty that, like, because of an exclusive license, that the people who do enjoy sports and enjoy football, all we have is this, and it's shit.
Yeah, and you're getting fucked over, and it's never going to change.
All right,
Never.
I will give it a 2 out of 10, and I'm not going to change my review no matter how many times they patch it, because the release date was August 20th. If you got the Super Deluxe Mega Premium Ultra Edition for $120, you got to play it on the 12th.
You gotta play it with 8 days early?
Yeah, you got to play it.
And you're also a fucking idiot.
So they released it 8 days earlier. It was 8 days more broken. So people that paid more money got to play a more broken version of the game before it came out for 8 days. So there's no excuse for it. It's a 2. It functions. It doesn't crash. It kicks you out of games, but it doesn't crash. So, I mean, I have to give it a basic function, but it's a 2 out of 10. It's a piece of shit game where, like, the whole concept of what you're trying to do is pretty much broken from the get-go.
What is the bloody point? Because it's the
Money.
only option.
Money, that's the point. Okay,
Yes.
let's move on.
Maybe I should do my game just so we have a positive.
Okay, what's your game?
Well,
Kiwi.
I don't have any negatives.
What
You've
is
actually
it?
played it?
It's
Kiwi.
Keywe.
You've played it?
Yeah, I played it yesterday, and I invited Ray to play with me because I figured out that it's a 2-person co-op game unless you're a masochist.
Oh no, it's one of his adorable games.
So, Kiwi is an Overcooked style game where you are in charge of basically a whole postal service, from shipping packages to telegrams. You are running around trying to do a bunch of different tasks as fast as you can to earn a bunch of stamps, which you can use on a bunch of really cute cosmetics. And the best cosmetic of all, the one that makes you floofy.
The extra fluffy Kiwi. So yes, up to 2 people control 2 Kiwis that have to go running around trying to do human tasks in a postal service.
Well,
And it's really, really fun.
Alright.
Actually, is it more than 2?
yeah.
Does
No,
it
no,
look like
not players, but there's more to do than just the postal service.
Oh, yeah, there's more to do than more than just
Well,
the
yeah.
postal service.
But yeah, there's all sorts of collection items that you can get, and it's just adorable.
I know, we talked about this last month.
But yeah, compared to like Overcooked, it's pretty similar in concept of what you're doing, trying to coordinate to get things done as fast as possible.
Alright.
And you can earn
And it works well.
gold, silver, and bronze medals depending on how fast you go.
All right.
God, it's like I'm in every game, isn't it?
This is a full release game too, right? It is not early access.
Yep.
All right. So what do you rate it at, considering you can fully rate it?
Well, we only played the demo, so we can't
Oh,
say
that-
we played the entirety. But
Yeah.
what's the price tag on it again?
25.
25.
25?
And
If they have no
considering there was-
content, that's a decent price.
Considering there was a ton more content that we didn't get to actually do.
Mhm.
Of course, demo is a demo.
Yeah, they give us 2 normal levels and then 1, they call it overtime shifts, which are like more fast-paced than the basic ones.
Well,
Yeah, like the one where you saw the Kiwis delivering food to the emus. That was one of them.
well, to be fair, it seems like it has very positive reviews so far.
Oh yeah, because it's really fun.
It is fun. It's I'm trying to see how I would balance it on a scale compared to Overcooked. Like Overcooked has the zaniness of having 4 people,
Yeah.
whereas this is kind of more like a Portal 2 co-op experience where it's like you and one other person that are coordinating.
Yeah.
So coordination's easier with less people,
Mm-hmm.
but I'd say they're just as fun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I want to give it either a 7.5 or an 8, somewhere around there.
I think a
Alrighty.
7 is fair.
I hate decimals.
I don't blame you. All right. So what? Okay. You got one, Silver? You want to do?
Have Dead 2.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
talk of that. More co-op games that I'm involved in.
Hey, yeah, me and Ray's played about 4 hours of it, I think.
I have played total of 7 hours. Yeah, it
total
sounds
of
like
5.
4 hours I played with
Yeah.
Silver.
Oh, did I mention that our second Let's Play video is gonna be a Half Dead 3? Because I'm gonna.
You most certainly can. I already own it, so I'm ready.
Cool. So who else owns
Anytime.
it? Anybody? No.
I do not yet.
All right. So
Silver's
it's gonna,
going to get it.
so it's gonna cost me $15. All right, let's go. All right. So tell me about 2.
It's silly and fun and entertaining and deadly.
Yeah, so many
Wait,
traps.
what more do
many
you need?
And there are rumors that basically mean your instant death. And there are 2 ways to find out. Go in them or throw in a shoe.
You can throw shoes.
Yes.
Do you need anything else?
I give it a shoe out of 10.
There's also PvP, but we don't care about that.
Yeah. Yeah, there is more than one game mode. It's just we only played the main game mode that this game is known for, which is basically, escape rooms. Basically escape room kind of thing. Skip the floor, find the exit.
Cooperative version of
Yep.
stuff. The one without weapons.
What I'm saying, I can't see a reason not to try Half Dead 3 for $5.
Oh, easy.
I mean, like, oh boy, you fucking twist my arm.
Yeah, it's so expensive. Oh my
All right,
word.
okay, for $5, like, you can't be very harsh when you give me a score on this game. What would you say?
For this, the only restriction is if you have people to play with. Solo, it's not bad either, per se. Like, you can totally play this solo
But it's a lot better
and be
co-op.
successful. But the fun is experiencing the co-op
Okay.
of accidentally shoving your friend into a room and having them die, or throwing
Accidentally.
throwing a shoe at a mine that some random crazy guy is pounding on, and then watching him explode.
or walk into a room, not notice spikes in the room because the water shimmers.
Walking into a room filled with water and having everybody fall into the pit of spikes that's hidden under the reflective surface. Yeah,
Like, there was this one time that it happened to Ray twice.
in the same room.
I was like, oh no way! I revived
First
him
time
in
I
the
went
next
in,
room.
and then later when I came back to go somewhere else.
And I revived him in the next room over as well.
Right.
It was
I can
hilarious.
attest to the crazy stories that they have because I was in VC while they were doing it.
It was so funny, but I felt so bad that it happened, and I wasn't responsible. It happened.
All right.
I really
worry,
hope.
though, I
I
have
really hope
watched
the corn dog
Despicable.
guy is still in 3. I
Get
hope the corn
your
dog guy
corn
3 is back in
dogs.
3.
All right. While you guys give me a score, actually, we're gonna check out the trailer for 3 because I feel like that might be a good idea.
I don't know, Silver. What would you give it? Like it's a good game, but
All right, now.
I don't feel like I can rate it too highly because it's not something that can necessarily keep you entertained for a very long time on its own.
Yeah, that's why you.
Oh, I do have one complaint. I do have one very
You died.
serious complaint.
Okay.
At the end of any level, you get a loot box that has a random cosmetic in it. Obviously, they're free. You don't. It's not like some microtransaction sort of thing. But it is always completely random what kind of loot box you get. Like I have gone into a run, died in the very first room, and gotten a rare loot box. And then we and Silver have done like a good hour-long run where we make it through 5 floors of a 5x5 cube, and we both get a green common loot box. And it's like, okay, this does not feel balanced.
No.
It does not make me appreciate the time I put into surviving in this game.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, I agree with that assessment.
I really hope the loot is better distributed in 3, because 2 felt imbalanced to say the least.
okay.
Very much so.
So I'll give it a 7. If you have friends. If you don't have friends, then
It's a 5.
probably
If you don't have friends.
not gonna have as much fun.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a 5 if you don't have friends, but if you play with friends, yeah, okay.
All right.
I'd
You're
probably
up.
say 6 for me personally.
You're up, Ray.
Oh, well, let's see here. Since I've looked at Humble Choice recently, I picked up a few games on there. Why don't we talk about Superliminal?
Ooh.
Something nobody's ever talked about in the gaming sphere, I'm sure. Do you like Portal? Do you like Stanley Parable? Here's another puzzle game for you.
I just got just the bundle today, so she'll be able to play it too.
Oh, it's hilariously fun. So basically, it's a game about perspective.
Yeah, I've seen people play this.
I've been meaning to pick up that game and play it because it's just so funny.
Hey, Murmitch, if you
funny.
decide to get the bundle,
Fun.
make sure to use my creator code. I like it.
Actually, so this is wait, is this month's or is this last month's? I forget.
This is
So
still this month doesn't end until the month that we're currently on in choice doesn't end till next week. So you got 7 days left to get the
Right,
bundle.
but I can't remember if this was in this month's bundle or last.
It's in this month.
It's in this
It's
month.
in August. It is in
Yes.
Yeah,
And I have another thing to talk about from this month that I think Murmitch would also like.
This month's bundle sucks. You don't like the Castlevania style game, Dan? I know it's not like
Bloodstained is really
yeah,
good.
Bloodstained is a really good game, but
I would
on
just say this month has Bloodstained, Superliminal, Out of Space, Carto, which I'll talk about later.
it's more
as
it's a
far as
very
the eye-
it's a very indie heavy bundle, Dan. I'll
But
give you
they're
that.
good indies.
Yeah.
We Need to Go Deeper is a really good game too.
Yeah, well, don't you have We Need to Go Deep, Silver?
I don't think I do.
I think that we played it with
I don't.
Soviet?
Yeah, I guess I'll call him Soviet. I always want to call him Dench, but
Right.
Soviet.
I think he still goes by Soviet.
Yeah, so yeah, he bought a lot of us a copy of a long time ago. So that's why there's a copy in the Steam key sharing chat if anybody wants one. If you don't get the bundle. Yeah, Dan, with this month's bundle, I know a lot of them because I'm the indie guy. But okay. My thing with you would be is take the games, look at them on Steam, watch a trailer, right? Don't go by their cover because they're gonna look generic as fuck. But I will say most of them give a chance to, because
Again, judging games by their cover. I'm glad I'm sitting down.
Well, I have the game now
How
because I
shocking.
just
Hey,
put that
to
key
give
from
Dan
the-
credit, he did
kidding.
play 12 minutes.
I'm kidding.
No,
Well, I own
I
the game.
I'm
There we
proud.
go. I took it from the chat.
There you go. Yeah, we need
I
to go
did.
deeper is fun. It's basically 4 people trying to operate a submarine underneath the water with sharks and everything else, and you trying to get treasure. And the art style is very, very strange.
Yeah, very wacky looking. Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry, Ray. I didn't mean to cut all over your review.
no worries.
Go ahead.
But yeah, Superliminal is a very good game. If you enjoy puzzle games like Portal, that really you just kind of bend your mind as you try and go around them, this is right up your alley. And this is a mind bender, like. And the story is actually, there is a story in here that is pretty good too. Like it gets pretty deep psychologically.
You know, honestly, Dan, I see you say mostly AAA games. I see you play way more AA games than I do AAA games. But that's
Who plays AAA games anymore? Like honestly.
Well, AAA games
Honestly.
at this point, AAA. Yeah, compare this to Stanley Parable. Yes.
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 It has that kind of funny writing style and is narrated by, like, you know, another a voice kind of like GLaDOS or the narrator in Stanley Parable.
But I was gonna say, like, this is a good time to talk about because Broketober is in next month, right? Like,
oh boy,
what is a real quick? I promise I will not make this a tangent. But what is really considered a AAA game anymore? Like what? They got like Mortal Kombat, like the Warner Brothers stuff, like top tier EA shit,
Nintendo.
like Call of Duty. Yeah, but like even the AAA stuff from Nintendo, what would fucking Mario is AAA?
Personally, I would
mean,
define
like,
AAA as something that is published by a very large publisher that has a large.
Look at
like,
look at. Oh, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically, I think they would probably classify them based on the budget of the game.
Yeah.
But I would say anything by a large publisher that has a it's part of a franchise.
Yeah,
per se.
that's true.
Like,
but that's
I
why
feel
I'm
like
saying,
anything that doesn't have a franchise yet should probably be considered closer to AA than AAA.
I mean,
'Cause
like,
AAA
even-
has like that amount of clout of like, oh, this has to be good because they've sunk a ton of money into it and it's already an established franchise.
I mean, like, look at Ubisoft, for example, right? Like, Ubisoft usually is a AAA publisher, like, through and through. But, like, 2 of the best games that I've played from Ubisoft over the last year
Uno and
probably, shit. I had it in my head. Well, one, Riders Republic. That's a lot of fun. And that
that's
one's
something else we can talk about. I forgot about that.
And I'm not allowed to talk about it. Well, actually, yeah, we are. Never mind. I forgot. They took away the NDA. I'm sorry.
Yay!
But no, like, that's a good game, and that's not going to be $60, right? RV games produced or developed by major publishers allocating a huge budget. See, that's the thing. It's the budget, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a $60 game from a major publisher, it's a AAA game. That's pretty much how you have to identify it, right?
Which makes sense.
Yeah. I'm having a brain fart here real quick.
But yes, if you are a fan of puzzle games, I would give Superliminal an easy 8 out of 10.
Oh, and Phoenix Rising. Mortals Phoenix Rising was the other game I was talking about.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, that game is great, and that game was also not $60. I actually ended up getting it for $25, and I still haven't gotten back to playing it yet, but I really enjoy it. All right, back to what we were doing.
And is super low, so 8 out of 10. And if you haven't seen speedrun for Superliminal,
yeah,
you think the game will bend your mind? Try watching somebody play this speedrunning. It's nuts.
That's awesome. All right, okay. I guess, yeah, it's me. Okay. I wonder, is this on Steam? Yeah, it is. Okay. Psychonauts 2.
Hey, that was one of mine too.
Yep.
Yeah, I did play more of it. Just to let you know. This game is fucking great. If you love that, like, old school 3D platforming with
Banjo and Kazooie kind of style stuff.
Yeah. With the Double Fine sense of humor thrown on top of it, it's great. I mean, it's not gonna be for everybody, obviously, but like for PlayStation to have Ratchet and Clank, and for Xbox to primarily have Psychonauts, it's hard for me to not choose Psychonauts 2, because it doesn't take itself seriously, which it shouldn't, but all the mechanics in the game work really well. The story actually does make you think after a while, and the mechanics in the game are all fucking really easy to grip, but like something you can take time to really master. So for me, it's like a 9. I ended up putting like another 8 hours into the game besides what I did on stream. So yeah, it's really good. Oh yeah, only thing is that first boss fight was a bitch that I did on stream.
Oh yeah.
In the casino.
Looked like you had a bit of frustration,
Yeah, that was rough.
It looked almost like Crash Bandicoot fucking level.
But the game's really good. I mean, really good.
The Psychonauts underestimated Maligula's power.
Yeah, they've done some interesting things with some of the powers and like rebalancing things, because I remember like being able to do so much more with like Levitate, the original game, and I think they really kind of pulled back on Levitate because it felt kind of like made everything really simple.
Yes.
The whole being able to glide once you get Levitate.
Incredible.
But yeah, I put 13 and a half hours into this already, and I'm having a blast. It's like I'm back right in the old game, just a little graphically better and cleaner, and a little bit. It feels a little bit bigger. Like I don't know how it exactly compares to the base game, but the environments feel bigger.
Yeah. Plus, I really like Raz as a character anyway, so it's not really hard for me to like root for the main character because I really like him to begin with.
To this day.
So yeah, I can't praise that game anymore. Basically, I mean it's not perfect, but it's damn close. I guess you would say, right?
It can have a 9. I'll give it that.
Yeah. All right. So it's Silver's turn.
No.
I thought you only had one Murmitch.
I remembered that I had 2.
Okay.
What, you after me?
Yeah, you
No,
were
he's
after.
before you.
Oh, I thought he was after.
Before.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
was.
God.
He did Kiwi. Never mind. It's all right.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Poco Life.
What?
Poco Life. Poco Life. Whatever. I played it.
Yeah, but how do you spell it? I can't remember.
Hokko Life.
Oh yeah. Oh, you finally played it? Jesus Christ!
Yes,
I gave
and
this
I
kid.
streamed it.
I gave this guy a key like what? 2 months ago. All right. So what did you think of it after all this time?
It was really, really interesting. It was an Animal Crossing-like game with Stardew Valley, well, farming, and time type thing. So basically, the clock moved like Stardew Valley, where instead of Animal Crossing, where it's actual based on the day, it's based on just an in-game clock.
Yep.
So, I do have a few criticisms for the game, of just some things being not too easy to figure out, which it doesn't really tell you that there is a quest list that you have, basically, and it doesn't tell you who to go back to for those. But yeah, I just scratched the surface in my playthrough. I know there's tons more, and I'm gonna be streaming it a bit more.
I didn't even shut that off. I'm sorry.
But
My room's currently 86 degrees, and I was wondering why.
oof.
This nice cool air.
Yeah,
But,
I feel it. Thank you.
Feel better now?
Yes, dear.
I mean, it has nothing to do with you being in it, Tim?
No, Jess walked in.
Hey.
Jess walked in, and it went up 20 degrees. She's that hot.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You funny.
No, that.
Get a room made on it.
Wait a sec. Hey, did you like that thing I posted on Facebook for you today? I said I don't always give my wife. It's like the the most interesting guy in the world. You know the old commercials, and he goes like, I don't always give my wife a hug all the time, but when I do, I have to wear pot holders because she's that hot.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great.
So
That's
corny,
great.
it's so corny, but
No, that's wholesome.
Yeah, it gets your wife to smile when she doesn't want
Oh,
to. So
well.
it works. It works.
But
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
so the only thing I'm concerned about is the fact that it appeared to be that I could basically just take everything out of the quote-unquote villagers' houses,
Yeah.
just kind of steal it for my own.
Well, it's a
But,
single
other
player
than
game,
that,
right?
Yeah, it's a single-player game.
Then fuck them.
No.
Can you murder them?
Also, I somehow managed to get
Jesus,
two
Tim.
elephants. So I managed to get 2 elephants, and I was so confused as to like, okay, are these randomly generated villagers, or did I just happen to get 2 elephants? But no, I just randomly got 2 elephants.
Now, I would like to remind Murmitch that.
Tim?
Thank you for the host, Dan. No, I got the notification for the host, and it's the regular show thing where it's like, oh, yeah, that's why I stopped. But no, I think Murmitch needs to read the patch notes since the game's in early access.
Oh yeah, I was reading through it a bit earlier, and that's why I want to go back and play it again.
But thank you, Dan. Yeah. Well, what would you give it for what you played so far, with your criticisms?
For what I've played so far, I'm going to give it a 6, but I know it'll increase the more I play.
Okay. Cool.
The only reason why it's a 6 is because I wasn't able to get to a lot of the fun stuff just yet. So.
All right.
It's
Now,
mainly been me running around collecting materials and picking up weeds.
that sounds like a Murmitch game right there.
Yep.
All right. What do you got, Silver?
well, since Phasmophobia got an update, I guess we can talk about that. Yes.
No. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Would you like
serious or are you joking?
my updated review of Phasmophobia? It will kill you every fucking time. 1 out of 10.
He's not wrong though.
He's not wrong.
Tim, you didn't die
not wrong,
every
though.
time.
Yes, he did.
No, I lived 1 time last night, and
Good
that's
point.
because I avoided the house like the fucking plague. Well, it will kill you every time. Exactly.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I died a few times, but Tim died nearly every time.
Fuck you,
Tim,
Murmitch. What?
Tim, when me and Ava played before the update got patched, yeah, poor Ava, she died literally almost 95% of the time. I died about 3 or 4 times.
Those ghosts are brutal now.
No, you know what the thing
Yeah.
is? Like, I like this game for what it is, but I do want to play the Ghost Hunter game, only because I'm fine with like the investigation part, but I wish there was like a way to battle back instead of constantly being in fear.
Run and hide,
Yeah,
especially in maps that don't have hiding spots.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel kind of like the whole point of the game is to find them and then die, so your friends can live.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what I feel like.
That's why I
I
like
mean-
high school, because you can run away in high school.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a shame that we don't have more than 2 lighters, because if we could each have a smudge stick, which actually does repel the ghost. It makes it turn the fuck around and go the other way. I've seen it happen. It legit works, but the thing is, you've got to throw it at the right time.
You know the thing is that honestly, I don't hate the game at all. But I do have a problem with the fact that I die every fucking time.
It's probably because you I'm not sure how to put it.
I'm Tim.
No. It's just that maybe that you're literally just unlucky. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm really unlucky in that game.
Well,
You just need to stay away from the ghost stream.
You don't have a good enough sense of fear of the ghost, I think, compared to other players, shall we say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jess.
that might be true. I mean, Jess never
So you
dies
just
because
kind of like
she
go
never...
walking around in the ghost room, and the ghost is kind of like, "Oh, I'm gonna ruin this man's whole career."
Yeah.
At least we have all died
Yeah.
to the fucking ghosts, regardless
Yeah.
of what it is.
But my score stays the same with Phasmophobia, though. I mean, I'm interested to see where the game goes from where it currently sits.
I don't even remember what I gave it originally.
I gave it a 7 out of 10 originally because that's as high as we could go.
Yeah.
But like it literally, we're coming up on a year of this game being out, and it seems like they're changing course of where the development's going at this point.
Well, regardless of its issues and whatnot, I still like the fact that they've definitely added more sounds to the ghosts, so they're no longer the fucking same with the same death
Oh
rattle.
no, I give that, I get that. Like they've done a good job of adding atmosphere and stuff like that.
And they've added new equipment. They will keep adding new locations. I cannot wait for the next one, which I believe is supposed to be a hospital, or is it a mansion, or a prison, or something else.
I was gonna say,
I don't remember.
we already have a prison. Right?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I believe the next location is supposed to be like a mansion, but I can't remember. But we'll see. We'll find out how.
And they're gonna add Ashley Williams to the game.
Oh, we're no longer as slow as fucking snails. Yay!
It's true. They did it at a sprint. I gotta give them credit for that.
We actually have
it's
like
done by one person. Yeah.
Actually have. Well, it's not one person anymore. Yeah, three probably. Three.
And it's supposedly mansion.
Yeah.
That's the next one.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. So when is the Ashley DLC? So she can yell, "Leon, help me!" the whole time.
Yeah, one thing. I at least they're not doing what fucking Ark did. Release DLC before the fucking game is finished. How about that?
How about they just don't release any DLC at all? The game's fine.
Yes, just add the content as free updates. There you go.
That would be cool.
Look,
Graveyard would be awesome.
Look at those reviews. The game is fucking doing fantastically well.
Listen.
Take that for what it is.
If this game was published by Epic, there would be Fortnite dances.
Yes.
There'd be Fortnite dances in Phasmo, and I'd be like, doing the Rick dance away from Ghost.
Yeah, graveyard with a crypt and a church. Yeah, or catacombs. That would be fucking terrifying. Jesus Christ.
All right, we gotta keep moving forward here.
Yep.
Okay. So Ray's next. I want the ghost to dance. They sing. Did Ray?
Well,
okay.
So on the topic of stuff in current Humble monthly, or no wait, is it current? Yeah, Carto is also in the current Humble choice, and I just finished that today actually.
Okay, Carto.
Someone actually finished the game. Holy fucking shit.
Story of Carto.
Well, this one's not super long, but it is a extremely fun, cute little puzzle game where you have I guess a magical map where you can take tiles out of the map, rotate them, and replace them to completely change the topography of the gameplay area that you're playing in.
Wow,
you have to do that to get around and solve puzzles.
I actually rather like that mechanic. That's pretty cool.
It's a very intuitive and smart mechanic. It works real well.
Be a part of the journey.
And beyond that, it's cute, it's fun, the story's nice, and the art is great.
I gotta say, the art style of this game is Murmitch levels of fucking adorable.
Oh, come on.
That what? You like adorable games. There's nothing wrong with it. I was just picking on you. Wait till you hear my next fucking review game.
Okay.
Dude, you're gonna be like, that looks adorable, and I'm gonna be like, I know. Alright, so what's your score on it, right?
I think I can give this a 9. It is fantastic.
Awesome. Well, it seems like a lot of people agree with you because it's overwhelmingly positive.
It's not super long, but you really like every playthrough is kind of unique because you can completely change the map every single time.
Man, Humble Publishing has done an amazing job coming up with games. I even got a couple on this month of ones that are coming out. Yeah, Humble Publishing is coming out with some crazy indie stuff. All right.
And again, if you are watching this today, the day it comes out here, if you are watching this live, you can still get this for cheap.
Yeah.
Double choice.
Yeah, Murmitch. You can
along with some other great games.
You can hook your boy up with some store credit by using my link.
Also, if you're part of the,
I will whenever I purchase anything.
If you're part of the group, you can get Out of Space, which is another co-op game we can all play together.
Exactly, Murmitch. I'm sorry, what? Okay. All right, so here's mine. It's Hoa, which is my adorable game, and I call it a Zen game because it really is. It's a beautiful, like, hand-drawn, like, Studio Ghibli style, you know, puzzle game. It's a puzzle platformer with zero combat, but it's just a wonderful game to just look at and enjoy. The game's about 2.5 hours long. I did finish it, so I finished the game. It's very fun. It's not a lot of money. I think this is $12. No, 15. But yeah. If the shed, you can't always be a Hoa. Nice. But it is beautiful. It is stylish. It is like, actually, the last part of it that I did not stream. I am not saying this because I want you to buy it. I'm saying this because it's true. Like, all the different areas of the game have a different, like, style, right? Like, when you go from one area to another. I will say this. The last 2 areas in the game are crazy. I mean, like...
Really?
Yeah, because it's based on, like... I don't want to screw this up. It's based on... What was it? I think it's Korean mythology? And it,
really?
like, it really leans into that at the end. Because, like, throughout the game, you run into characters and they're all like, I saved you when this happened. I saved you when this happened, right? And it leads you to a different character and to a different character, and that's how you complete the puzzles. Well, at the end of it, you find out that the character you're playing is like a deity. So you're basically an all-powerful being that tries to go through space after you've seen everyone that saved you in the past to revisit them. So it becomes like a much wilder game after a while. So it's strange. It goes from being just a simple puzzle platforming game to something much more, I would say. But yeah, I give it an 8. I feel like it's short for $15, but it's beautiful. And for the first game that they ever came out with, it's a beautiful piece of art, I would say. All right, so Murmitch has no more. Silver, do you have any more?
Yes.
Okay, what do you got?
Head-on blood right.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
Hey! I was gonna say that. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply spikes directly to the forehead of some demon that's coming your way. So I've played an extra 5 hours of the second part that came out today. It was a free update. So now the game, I think, is now finished. I have no idea if he plans to make a third episode. We'll just have to wait and see. But it's definitely given me Oh shit, what the hell was I even gonna fucking say? Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys, I'm a bit like phasing out right now.
I just want to remind everybody that Silver's playing this on a Commodore 64.
No. So, Head-On... Okay, so first of all, Head-On Bloodright is basically a total conversion, but it's its own game, basically. But it runs on the GZ Doom engine.
Which is the engine for Doom 2?
No, it's a modern engine that can utilize its software games for the most part. But because you can play Doom 2, Final Doom, and you can even play Hexen and Heretic, the first two games of those two franchises. Not Hexen 2 or Heretic 2, they're completely different. But yeah, this is a very advanced engine, and it's been updated as the time goes on. It's now version 4.5 now. Been going on for
Can I ask a
10 years
question?
now.
Is that demon wearing a thong?
You mean the character you play as?
No.
Or the creature that she just killed?
Yeah, the creature she just killed.
I don't know, because the first thing I do when I see them, I fucking shoot them dead.
I'm sorry. All I see is like a red ass, and I'm like, hello, Satan.
I mean, I don't know what the hell they're wearing. If I see them, they're dead. Either way.
The thong is the advanced part of the engine. Yes, Dan.
Well, anyway.
Go ahead, sorry.
You play as a half-orc, half-demon character named Zam. And you scour through underground levels, but also there's now surface levels as well in the second part. And you have to basically defeat again invading cultists and demons that are actually led by an elf called Nerolith, I think the name was. Can't remember if that's exactly what her name was, but I'm pretty sure it's Nerolith. And the level designs are superb. They're well designed, they're well thought of. The paths that you can take and go are you're given enough direction to help you through, but you're not told exactly where to go or what to do.
Reminds me
You
of
have to.
Return to Castle.
Oh yeah, right. I remember playing that some years ago, and
Sorry, that's for my older viewers.
indeed. But yeah, there's also like items that can help you along the way as you play. There's some pretty cool weapons, like that weapon in the trailer was the Crossbow, which is basically this game's rocket launcher, give or take. But that secondary fire can pierce through enemies if you fire at them. It has a smaller blast radius, but it's definitely effective for groups of enemies. Or you can just use the primary fire, which has a larger blast radius to explode an impact. There's a great variety of weapons. The pacing is just right. There's actually a great story that is told, not just through like files, like papers you find or journal files you find in certain areas, but there's also NPCs as well that you can interact with at some parts of the game. Because I know that in the second part of the game that I'm currently playing, you will eventually find like a camp where you like gather certain characters to finalize the retaliation or the siege against the invading cultists and demons. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I'll let you know possibly in the midpoint podcast, if I can finish by then. I don't know if I will, but we'll see. Because even 5 hours in, I'm only on the second level of the second part. Yes, it takes me like 2 or 3 hours to get through a fucking one level. Simply because I get lost even with the freaking map. I can get lost, confused, or just, trying to decide where to go or where I have to go. Dying is easy in this game for sure, depending on what kinds of enemies you're facing, even if you run out of ammo.
Alright, so what do you give it for a score so far?
Well, I even after finishing the first half, it's definitely worth picking up, even for its price. It's definitely worth it. I'd say it's a fucking 8. Okay. Hell yeah, it's an 8. It's one of the best total conversions I have ever played when it comes to Doom total conversions, or at least games that are based on a Doom like engine. Because there's others I can recommend, but this one I definitely recommend. Because it's handmade by one person who shares the name of the main character, but they say there's no correlation. It's just that they named the main character Zan. But yeah, definitely recommend it if you're into these kind of games. That is. If not, whatever, that's fine. We will have our own tastes. But yeah, it's definitely one of my highlights for this year.
All right, cool. All right, so I guess we're up to Ray's turn.
Sure.
I don't know how many you got left. I only got one.
1, 2,
I've got 2.
3.
Yeah, I've
And
got
then
2.
if we're gonna talk about Riders Republic, then there's that too.
I'm gonna wait to talk about Riders Republic for when the open beta comes out later in the month.
All right.
Because it's gonna open up all the things we can do, and it'll probably be a better time to talk about it.
Or actually, maybe I'll leave. Actually, I'm gonna leave one.
Okay.
For until I actually finish the 2
That's what I'm
episodes.
saying. That's why you're in no rush to review a game. If you don't feel like you played enough to review it, don't do it.
Alright, yeah, alright, I'm done then. I'll leave those 2 for...
Basically, let's look at, again, from humble Nimbatus, the space drone constructor. I believe this was
Okay. I love the music for it already.
So this is it's kind of a roguelike, sort of like the vein of FTL.
Yeah.
In that you're kind of like you're on a ship that's running away from a pursuing ship, and but the ship you're on is just like your carrier. You have to make drones to take into missions to progress, and you have complete freedom to make your drones with whatever resources you have and what parts you have. And as you go through, obviously you make more parts, you get more parts, and all kind of stuff like that. So it's a lot of sandbox.
Yeah.
Kind of playing around with what kind of drones you can make and stuff like that. They also have like a sumo mode where you program the drones to, play sumo.
Yep.
Or racing modes.
Nice.
But yeah, it's very in depth if you want to be like full engineer and program a completely self. A drone that completely runs on its own, or you can just make one that you can pilot around for fun on your own.
Nice.
Entirely up to you.
This kind of reminds me of another game I've seen, but instead of drones, it's ships. Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's similarities.
All right.
Oh my word.
So what's your score so far?
I give it a 7. I haven't gotten super far into it. I've gotten quite a ways,
Right.
but I'm still finding new parts all the time that I get to play around with.
That trailer was pretty cool though for the game.
Yeah, it looks like you can make some pretty nuts stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That's a user.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Are we getting trolled already?
Yeah. Banned. Should I?
No, let's not do it yet.
No.
Alright.
You can't
Unless
ban.
he says anything rude.
No, listen. It's a bad opinion, but we're not gonna ban people for it. Okay.
I don't think they're not even in the chat. I don't think.
Yeah. Well, but I'll say this. It's fucked up. But you know what? Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. I'm not against that, but having that as a username
Everybody's
is weird.
choice. It's everybody's choice whether they do or not. Make the smartest decision for you.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Alright, so my last one was pretty disappointing. Yeah, me too. I do too as well, Eric. Ava, sorry. Okay. Betrayer Curse of the Spine.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Disappointment.
I was really looking forward to playing this because I thought it was going to be like a fun, side-scrolling, action-adventure game. No, what it turned into is all it is like side-scrolling Dark Souls with the most amount of unfair bullshit the game can throw at you as possible.
Well, that's not the only game that's like that, but yeah. I can tell from what you played on stream.
I tried another 2 hours and I made it maybe like another 2% through the game.
Jesus, man.
It's insanely difficult. I mean, like, I have tried and tried and tried to push my way through, that looked like a mobile game. It looked like it's an indie Metroidvania, but the thing is, they made it like so fucking difficult. I mean, you died like every 3 minutes on average. I mean, granted, it just respawns you over and over and over again, which is fine. At least you don't have to start over. But it's just no fun. Like, there's a difference between challenging and painful.
Masochism.
Yeah, this is the area. This is the area of pain.
So to be fair, Tim, would you say that it is mechanically well built?
Okay. So
because it seemed from what I saw of you playing it that whatever sliders they have for all of the difficulty are just completely wrong. Like, they have not balanced it properly at all.
No.
But it didn't necessarily seem like it was a mechanically incompetent game.
No. It's contact damage.
Like, theoretically, they have an okay foundation. They just really need to go back to the drawing board.
It needs to have a difficulty setting.
And also not have fucking contact damage.
No, that's asking a lot, Silver. I hate contact damage just as much as you do, but it's a
okay. How about like a 1 second invincibility, like, frame?
Yeah, iframes. Yeah, iframes.
Give me a couple iframes here, because like I can literally just get a bat could come down from the top, which you cannot shoot up unless you're shooting a bow, so you can't take your sword and swing up. So a bat can literally just get on top of you, hit you twice, and you're dead. So, like, you can't swing up. So,
or at least enable you to swing up.
So, literally, if there's an enemy on top of you, you cannot defend yourself. You can't roll. You don't have a shield. There is no equipment.
There's no dodge?
No, there's no.
Was there any knockback? Like, any significant knockback either? It didn't seem like there was very much, if any, at all.
No, in the game, like I said, the game doesn't have any equipment, so it's not like you get spells, but you don't get shields. You don't get better weapons. You don't get better armor. You don't get like any. You can craft arrows and you can craft healing potions. That's it.
So, I'm sorry, but this seems like poor game design.
Yeah, it seems like just paint. What is pain? So here's what I say. I'll agree with Ray. Mechanically, the game is fine, right? Like, actually, how everything works when you're playing is fine. The difficulty, not fine. The ability to not upgrade your character at all, very straight. I like the idea that you can explore and do everything in your own manner. Like, you can choose to go whichever way you want. Like, the game doesn't force you.
Which is also very reminiscent of Dark Souls. Like,
yeah, like, it doesn't
Dark Souls doesn't give you very much instruction on where to go.
Yeah, but, like, the fact that the difficulty is so high that you die on an average of, like, every 3 minutes, and sometimes you can get in, like, death loops where you'll die 6, 7, 8 times in a row before you can even get out of a situation is pretty poor.
Yeah, how the hell are you supposed to make progress?
Like I said, I appreciate the fact that they gave me a review code, right? They gave me a review code, they gave me a chance to play their game. But it just seems like they
It is odd because it looks nice too. It doesn't like look like
Yeah.
a terrible game. The graphics
Yeah.
are fine, and
yeah, like if you
the
take
environments look nice too. Even the enemy design is kind of nice, although they seem to blend in a little bit in certain scenarios.
I'm saying like
which
it's
kind
not
of-
a it's not
There's a lot of particles too. I remember that.
yeah, it's not like the game's completely ugly. It's just like I said, a lot of things that you think are interactable aren't. A lot of things that you think you can pick up, you can't. And like everything does massive amounts of damage. I mean, crazy damage. Like you get hit by a bat, you think would take away 1 heart, it takes away 6.
What the fuck?
You know, this is a game where I would not feel bad using a cheat fucking engine and just blowing through the fucking thing.
What even is armor?
Yeah, there is none. Like I said, that's the worst part. There's no armor. None. So, I give it a 4 out of 10 because mechanically it's fine, but everything else, it maybe there's people out there that this game's for, but it's just not
If
for
you
me.
really like grinding your face against sandpaper.
Yeah, I'm like,
a sandball,
Air
like,
might
sure.
actually enjoy a game like this.
Oh, probably.
But me, not so much. But alright, that's my last review game. And you got one
I
more.
have finished- well, I mean, I have 2 more. I have my review game
Okay.
because Monster Harvest. I played the demo. It's out today. and I played quite a bit of
1444.
it.
Ah, hello.
Hmm?
Wonderful
No,
that
the
you
price is
decided to
1444.
come live in Planamount Point.
Oh, this, yeah. Oh, you actually have that.
I played the demo, and the
okay.
demo was pretty expansive. Let me play
Through
for
the
like
miraculous substance
through
known as
what was
Strap,
it?
you can mutate your crops and
8,
discover
10
new planets
10 days,
to
I
bring
think.
on your adventures.
Yeah, I have that.
So it is
Be sure to
Stardew
visit
Valley
the locals in
mixed with
town.
Pokemon.
You never know who might
Really,
need a
like
helping
Yeah.
you're growing Pokemon, or you can grow Pokemon,
And don't forget
and the combat
to let your hair
is
down every
is
once in a
Pokemon
while.
battles. Though it's all not necessarily like as in depth as Pokemon or Stardew Valley,
So look after your Planamount.
but it has taken a lot of inspiration from those
After
games.
all, the secret
Quite
to a
obviously.
great story
It looks pretty,
is the
though.
discoveries you find
It looks-
along
It doesn't look bad. It's a little simpler than Stardew because like Stardew has some very very nice pixel art, and this takes a decent amount of inspiration from that. Some of the like character designs in the speech bubbles are very nice, but obviously everything in the world is very basic and very simplified.
Alright, I'm buying this on the Switch.
Powered games. Today I want to tell you a little bit about Monster Harvest, which is a monster collecting and farming.
And it was interesting, like with the Pokemon aspect, your monsters.
Today we want to share some very exciting news with you.
I could not find a way to like switch between your monsters like mid combat unless one of them died.
We want to get as
And
many community requests
when they do die, it is permadeath. Like
really make it
you die, they die, you lose it.
we could.
What you get though is like I think they called it slime heart, which you can use to like enrich the soil of your farm, which basically increases the strength of your Pokemon from that point forward. So like it's almost encouraging you to let some of your Pokemon die so you can get some hearts.
So,
you
yeah,
said
so you
make
can
them
get some
stronger.
fertilizers.
Right.
You said Pokemon and not monsters. This isn't
It,
Pokemon.
it is Pokemon. It's basically Pokemon.
That's like saying Temtem.
Wall hangings,
Basically.
rugs, carpets,
Thames.
couches,
Mm.
everything you
They're
can
called
imagine.
Thames.
Yeah.
Another big one
Sure they
is, of
are.
course, our new friendship system, which allows you to
They're
see-
they're PC Pokemon.
Another interesting one. that
Alright, but
is gonna be a
on the sake of a demo, do you think it's worth buying?
and create hybrids, which allows you
For
to really custom,
$14.
really unique crops.
Is it a?
It seems.
Personal new
Is it
favorite
in early
is
access?
by far
I
the
don't
cooking
think so. I'm pretty
system.
sure it's full
We've
release, isn't it?
added more than
It's full.
4 recipes for players to
It's
try,
full release,
using
yeah.
all the ingredients and crops in the game
It was
to
pretty
make
fun.
it
Like if you
delightful.
enjoy Stardew Valley and
It's
Pokemon
also
and you wanted
featuring
and you
links
had
to
like
festival system.
a dream of those two being combined, this is perfect.
Alright, Murmitch, we
I
know
think
you're gonna review
Probably
it.
enjoy it.
Best in town. excited
He
to
goes,
share
mm.
we have a demo
I would say
for
Stardew Valley is
guys to
probably
play
better
for
than
the
this.
community that's been behind
Like,
us
this
the
is
whole
not
way. You
really
can pick it
a
up right
strong
now for the
competition to
first 10 days
Stardew
of the
Valley.
game, and you can pick up the game
But
in
if
full
you
on
played
August
so
19th
much
on
Stardew
all
Valley
major
that you are kind of sick and there's
You'll have
nothing
as
else
much
you can
fun
do in
playing
Stardew
it as
Valley,
we did
you can
making it.
feel pretty confident that you'll enjoy picking this up and playing through it.
Yeah, Stardew Valley is stiff competition. Yes, it is.
Oh, it is very stiff
Well,
competition.
there are other games that are similar to Stardew Valley, but add more features, like My Time in Portia.
But
I think that's how games kind of can compete with Stardew Valley. Like, Stardew Valley has a very nice setting and quality level that they've really made exactly what they needed to and what they wanted. The only way to compete with it really is to, put in different features or throw in.
Yeah, like this
new
game
things.
has like a whole different, aspect to it that Stardew doesn't have.
I understand, Dan. I haven't finished it myself, but I put at least 121 hours into it.
I think I have.
I know.
Okay, so what's your last game, right?
My last game is The Surge 2, which was last month's Humble.
Ooh, I've never played any of the Surge games. I own both of them.
Neither did I, but I had seen playthrough of the first one, and it didn't look terrible. And it was kind of, I was always interested in the kind of more sci-fi version of a Souls-like. And I feel like I've been spoiled by Code Vein. Code Vein was a Souls-like that I enjoyed playing.
Yeah.
And so now it's kind of made me like, oh, well, maybe not all Souls-likes are bad. This is more closer to Dark Souls than Code Vein was. It's much harder and a lot less forgiving. There's been some enemies that have annoyed me to very great degrees. But so far, it's not been too bad. It's pretty fun. It's been giving me a variety of weapons. I've already found one that I quite like. And the whole upgrade system feels nice and rewarding.
Take care of my little girl. I beg of you.
The tutorial windows were a little fast in some cases because the window that was supposed to teach me about blocking kind of disappeared really fast. So I don't really understand blocking, which kind of tends to be important in Souls games. And there's also no glossary where I can check the tutorial messages in-game that I've found yet, so bit of an oversight on their part, I think. But I'm struggling through it. Haven't played a ton.
It's okay, I don't understand blocking in Injustice 2. Injustice 2 is your Cyberpunk, you know that, Dan, right? Like, Silver has Cyberpunk he'll never finish, Dan has Injustice 2 he'll never finish.
I will finish it when I am fucking ready to finish it.
Alright, December of 2023, Silver will finish fucking Cyberpunk.
Oh my god.
No, wait,
Look forward to the review.
Yeah, January of 2077, Silver will
Quit
play.
giving me shit. Quit giving me shit for it.
Come on, it's our inside joke.
It's starting to actually piss me off.
Oh god.
He's tired.
I know.
I've been getting this shit for months. It's really starting to
Yes.
piss me
Well,
off.
I'm pretty sure Dan's not gonna stop. He hasn't had it shown any indication he's gonna stop at this point.
I know.
Alright, so what do you think score wise?
Yeah. So far, I'd probably give it a
Welcome
6.
to the Surge 2.
I probably haven't played enough to give it a serious rating,
Set
but
in the ruins
I've
of a futuristic
enjoyed
city, you must escape
the first.
a
How
merciless
many did I
world
play? I
filled
played
with
it
mysterious
almost 4 hours
military
so far.
forces, a rampaging cult,
And I've enjoyed it.
monstrosities.
It's challenging, and that's
You
not a
are
bad
the
thing.
survivor of Flight
There are
221,
some
with no
slightly
choice but to
annoying
find a way past
enemies that I've been
Jericho
fighting,
City's war-torn
but
walls.
I look forward to trying
Explore
more.
the city's intricate and
Okay,
desolate
cool.
pathways to discover hidden
So,
paths and shortcuts.
Since
Create
we
your
did not
character.
get any questions or topics for this month, I guess
No.
we're just gonna skip that part. Because-
Okay.
Can I add in something that I think would be kind of cool to do for before next month's podcast?
What?
What if we went to the Play Next section in our Steam libraries and played the top 3 games that it's trying to get us to play?
Oh man.
Oh yeah, there is a section like that, huh?
There is?
Yeah.
If you go under recent if you haven't gotten rid of it, under recent games there's a shelf called Play Next.
I don't see it on mine.
Really?
I think you can add it as a shelf if you
Yeah,
don't have it.
add shelf.
If you add shelf, choose, and then near the very bottom there's Play Next.
Okay. Oh god. Oh god, no.
So basically what it is
Based on what games you've played, it recommends the ones in your library that you haven't played yet.
Okay, mine is Battle Block Theater, DC Supervillains from Lego, and Lovers in a Dangerous Space.
Well, I have all 4. This play the top 3 ones now.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, I would be playing Super Neptunia RPG, Mega Dimension Neptunia V2R, and Tomb Raider.
Where is it?
Tomb Raider's good.
So okay, add a shelf, Silver.
Oh,
in
you mean
your-
add the
in your-
collection? Oh, okay. Yeah, add collection. Right.
They're called shelf.
How do you
It's
see
in
that?
your
And then-
Steam.
Hey, how's
library.
it going, Glad? Okay, Dan, you go to your Steam library in your actual Steam app, and when you go to the actual library part,
Library, your homepage,
it'll
and then
it'll have a plus button that says add a shelf, and you can add one, and it will take
Oh,
you to options.
right,
You hit
right,
play
right,
next, it'll
I'm-
tell you what it suggests to
yeah.
play next.
I'm a fucking idiot.
You're
Sorry.
tired. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
For mine, I've got Astroneer,
Yeah, play
The
next.
Escapist 2, and Space Engineers.
I'm not reading that. It says play.
It really tells you what I played.
It says play Black Desert, play Nier Automata, play Dishonored, play Dark Souls 3.
wait, you haven't played Nier Automata?
I have, but not on Steam. I played like 2 hours of it, but not on Steam.
Hey, honey, fuck off. There. Thank you.
Yeah, those are the 4. Well, the first 5 games that it recommends me is Black Desert, Nier Automata, Dishonored, Dark Souls 3, and Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Yes, because I own it, but I didn't buy it. I got it from Humble.
Oh yeah, here's a topic for you. I'm an idiot.
Oh, and even Surge.
I-
Surge is the 6th. 'Cause I have the first.
I decided to pick the worst year possible to try and upgrade my computer.
Oh my god, Viscera.
Yeah.
Viscera and Shadow Warrior Viscera cleanup data is on that as well.
So since a graphics card is impossible, you know, like unless I hit the lottery, I am not upgrading my graphics card this year. I decided to upgrade 2 things on my computer until next year when hopefully I can get another graphics card. I got another 2 sticks of RAM, which brings me up to 64 gigs. Which,
Jesus.
which-
32 is fine, that dude.
Well, to be
It
fair,
depends on how much multitasking you do.
well, to be fair, AMD CPUs are really RAM dependent. So the more RAM you have and the faster RAM you have, the better your CPU will operate. And speaking of CPUs, the other thing that I am upgrading and is my CPU. I am going from a 3700X to a 5900X AMD CPU. So I'm going from a, what do they call it? An AMD 3700 to a AMD 9 5900, which basically
Sounds like a leap.
It is basically equivalent of going from like i7 to i9 in Intel, and it's basically going to make it so I'm future-proofed in that regard for quite some time.
Well, that would be good.
I got myself a great deal though, because like if I go to like eBay, it's like $700 for a CPU. I found it on a computer at a computer store that was going out of business for like what, $329 out the door. So a brand new CPU I can just stick in my fucking computer. But yeah, like everyone else, like graphics cards are going to be fucking impossible for quite some time unless you.
You do. Yeah. You don't say.
I mean, like Silver's got to feel fucked, right? He's sitting there with a like 970 is a great GPU. I'm not going to say
980.
980. Sorry, you have a 980, so even better. It's great, but like this is probably like the last technology generation that's going to be viable, right? You know, once we get to like the 4000 series of graphics cards, you know, like probably tech-wise, they're going to be looking at, you know, a 10 series as like the minimum bar for most games. Like high-end games, it already is, right? Like, but the problem is that, you know, with buying a 30 series or higher graphics card, you're gonna have to replace your power supply, and then like in states where I live now, there's power, like actual power.
Oh yeah, don't remind me.
Yeah, there's actually not me. I have a 700
I
watt.
have
restrictions.
I have a 1,000 watt. I do.
I have a.
I forget what I have.
I have 750 watt. Currently.
Yeah,
But,
I have
but
a
the,
1,000
you know what the
watt.
funny thing about upgrading the CPU is that upgrading the CPU and it's going to use less power.
Eh.
Because it uses the Ryzen actually uses the new Ryzen's actually use less power.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Super handy.
And you want to hear something amazing? She's sleeping now. Me and Jess are upgrading because like she's been playing on a laptop for a while, and I know how that feels, and it sucks, right? So I went digging around in pre-builds, right? And I found for $1,700, I found a i7, what is it? 11700 Intel CPU, a NVIDIA 3060, 1 gig SSD, and 16 gigs of RAM for like $1,650.
Dang.
Which is a good deal because the graphics card pretty much goes for like what $700-800 right now. And I got her a monitor for like another $200. So for like $1,800, I threw her together a whole entire desktop, and she's gonna have a brand new desktop computer. And then think about it, I'm spending $650 just to upgrade my computer I already have. So I really wish technology wasn't expensive as it was right now, but
Yeah.
Yep.
all right.
Yeah.
Now that I got my story away, since there seems to be nothing to really talk about, we'll skip to the last part of the podcast now and talk about the games.
What if we did just start going through our play next section so we have more stuff to talk about for games?
No.
I mean, do we need to? We've been going an hour and 40 minutes. It's not like we need to pad time that much.
Actually, how about this? On months where we don't have a lot to play, we will do that.
Ooh.
I don't want to play Dark Souls 3.
Then buy more games and make a change.
I have over
Or just go down the
1,400
list and not do
games.
Dark Souls.
Okay.
I do not need, to be honest, I do not need to buy more fucking games. I need to play the ones I already have.
Yeah. I want to hear. I want to hear.
That's what I'm saying.
I really want to hear Silver complain. I really want to hear Silver complain about how many games he owns. I'm sitting here. 1,733.
Oh, Tim, you're so close to like 69 in there somewhere.
Yeah, see?
I think I have like 1,400. Give me a second.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
1,322.
18.
1,322.
I'm just saying, I really feel sympathy for you. But alright. So we're gonna go back to the way we used to do this. We're gonna mention what we plan on reviewing while we go through our list. Thankfully, this month it is not just all me. These guys we all are pretty even when it comes to the amount of games we have.
Yes, Tim will be going a lot of time.
More even than we probably have been in the past.
And also, before we start doing this, I am gonna show the trailer for the Big Con. This is the game that we're giving away for the podcast this month, and if you're interested, make sure to hit exclamation point giveaway, because as soon as we're done with this segment, we're going to be giving away the game. So if you haven't entered already, make sure to enter with exclamation point giveaway, and you can win yourself a copy of this game that came out yesterday. Well, no, today, technically, because I got 3 minutes left. Yes, it came out today. And thank you to the developers at Mighty Yell for the lovely gift key to make it so I can give away the game today. So, if you're interested, exclamation point giveaway. If not, we're gonna get to the end of the podcast. The first game on my list is not a Steam game, but
on the Steam game.
I'm gonna just have to mention it.
How shocking!
And it is a review game for me. I'm just gonna mention it because I really don't feel like bringing up Epic. It's Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Ooh.
Sonic Colors Ultimate. It comes out in 3 days, so prepare for a review of that. But the first Steam game I have is Lake.
Oh, Lake. Right.
Lake?
It's the way you said it.
Yes, Lake.
Called Providence.
Yeah, I did.
There's a game called literally called Lake.
But she's coming
Yep.
back to
I did take a
her
look
home
at
to fill in for her dad, a mail carrier.
How has there not been a game called Lake already?
There might happen.
That's her boss.
For all we know.
Yeah.
Well, there's Lakeview cabin.
It's quite
games,
a change
but,
from her
uh,
big
the
city
Lake.
job. Different pace.
Look, they got a cat mailbox.
I think it's a toy bear.
That's
Aw.
local cat lady
Cute.
Mildred Jenkins.
Bit of a nosy.
The characters could have a bit more facial expressions.
That's
on them.
Robert, the lumberjack.
They look a bit deadpan.
And then there's Maureen,
It's kinda creepy,
who
not
runs
gonna
the
lie.
diner.
Ashley, it's pancake time.
Yeah, I know. Already a complaint, and the game's not out yet.
Are quite relaxing.
That's a cute
Well,
bear.
it's
It's
true,
a very
though.
cute bear.
Will she
It's true
reconnect
though.
with
They
her best
they
friend
have
Kay?
kind of expressionless,
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
off-putting for
Any
me.
memory in
Just a bit.
particular you're thinking of?
Will she get
Actually,
into
this kind of
trouble?
reminds me of like
advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully.
what's that one?
Life-
Murmitch likes.
Fall in
Oh, I was
love.
gonna say Life is
You
Strange.
could have a cup of tea
No.
at my place.
I mean, I'm
What
good.
will she do after her
Strange
job
stuff.
is done?
Firewatch. Like the art style
Jinx.
reminds me a bit of
Something
Firewatch.
Yeah.
It's
Now
all
watch.
up
We
to
both
you.
remembered it
So
at the same
return
time.
to the
we
80s
did.
and spend 2 weeks
But I like the
delivering
fact
mail
that
to
what they
town.
mentioned in this
I am-
trailer is that you can do whatever you want within that 2-week period, and the game will change depending on what you do.
Interesting.
You can decide to do what you want. So
I'm gonna fish the whole time.
So like literally, you can 1986. You get 2 weeks, and you can go and just explore the land. You can try and get in a relationship. You can sleep the whole time. But look at determine your own story. There is no right or wrong answers or endings. Simply what you want to happen. So it's a make your own adventure game, which I love. Make your own adventure games / books / all of that stuff. So
if I can deliver a bit of karma, then sure.
what I'm saying, like I really see just RPM, but yeah, I'm
Mr. Beach Face. That's
but no, I'm really interested in this game, and if I get a chance to play it, I'll check it out because it seems like it has enough open endedness that it could be a lot of fun.
I mean, sure. It's totally different from.
And you know what? If you're on the edge about it, there's always a free demo.
Yeah, I might give that a try.
Cool.
Okay, who's the next one?
Who wants to?
Don't all jump up at once.
No, is it? No, I was gonna say who's
We'll
next.
go the reverse order. Ray will go second.
Alright.
Okay. Farmers Co-op, Out of This World. Hey, do you like Overcooked?
Yes. Do you like Overcooked?
No, this isn't the game. This isn't the game for you. Yes. Here's another game.
Wow, that's very Overcooked.
That's very Overcooked.
That's a bit too on the nose there, Devs. A bit too on the nose.
That's what I must have
How's this, Farmers?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's a little bit too on the nose. That looks almost exactly like Overcooked.
It looks like DLC for Overcooked.
Yeah.
mean, technically, it's not breaking any copyright.
No.
So you have to grow stuff and then cook it.
It's kind of doing what Fortnite or Epic's doing about Fortnite from Among Us.
I mean, you could bring up the same thing for Goose Goose Duck that we play instead of Among Us.
At least it was free and actually adds mechanics that
See, that's the whole thing though. It is Goose Goose Duck actually does add upon the formula.
Yeah, but what does this add upon?
It changes itself enough to be its own.
Because this is out of this
point
world.
is,
This
I know, I know, I get it. Different level designs. Is that all? Because that doesn't rather justify, it being pretty much the same gameplay wise.
Well, it says you're supposed to be growing stuff.
Well,
but-
isn't Cook what is it? Cook Serve Delicious pretty much like Overcooked anyway?
Yeah.
I
remember that.
I've never.
And there's
seen
3 of those games.
I have no idea personally. I've never seen gameplay footage.
Oh really? I thought you were around when Brandy played that all the time. Not to bring her up, but I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then maybe. Yeah, I do remember one or two.
Okay.
Of those games. She definitely did play one. Yeah.
But we'll see how much this one is, because I do like games like that. We'll check and see how much it is when it comes out. I will add to the follow list. Ray is winning this round. I did not forget about our game. Whoever makes me follow the most games out of the list will win a prize. I don't know what the prize is. It's like whose line is it anyway? It's like whose line is it anyway? The prizes don't matter. Okay. All right, Murmitch, it's your turn.
Webbed. W-E-B-B-E-D.
It sounds like a hentai game.
Wait, did you say ED or EB?
Web.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
so it's Lucas the Spider, the game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this reminds me of that PS1.
As much as I don't like spiders, I saw this and I was like,
Oh my god! You just ate that thing like whole.
This looks too hilarious to not bring up.
You're using a what was a skate? What was the imagine?
It is a skateboard.
Hey, that was
It's a skateboard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is definitely a Murmitch game.
Cute. I mean, I jokingly called Tarantulas cute, but that was actually cute.
But just everything about it looks hilarious.
And it's a spider trying to be cool. I mean, why the hell not, right?
Trying. It looks like he's succeeding.
We don't need Sonic the Hedgehog. We got Sonic the Spider.
We don't need Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider.
Hey, listen, shh. We're gonna get hit up by Sony. You realize the character from Webbed is gonna be in the new Spider-Man movie. They're all about. Listen, they're all about alternative universes. Didn't you see that?
Oh, is this another Spider-Man spinoff? I knew it looked familiar.
Yeah. Sorry guys. We only need to pay $15 for the PS5 upgrade on this one.
Is this the like reverse world where a spider gets bitten by Peter Parker and turns into a human spider or something?
Yes, exactly.
That'd be pretty
That's why he's running around on a skateboard being a cool kid, you know?
That would be pretty messed
Because he's
up.
still in Spider High School.
Oh my god. Alright.
No, that's actually
Getting bullied by all the ravens in his class.
That was actually a cool looking game.
Alright, what's your Silver? Can you compete?
Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I already own it, but you know.
It's like Man Spider. Yes.
Exactly. Dan knows.
The spider who sits at home in his mom's basement.
You know me, traditional RPGs like this, or CRPGs.
100 years. For 100
They're my kind of thing.
years, we have been
And I believe they're
plagued by
also,
this war. We
Labs as
fight,
well.
we sacrifice,
Not sure if he's
we
played the
die.
original.
Before us,
Yeah.
a host of monstrosities,
Forward to this.
and behind us, all of
I've been
Galarian,
following its
our
development
world.
of the last
Their
2
master,
years, I
the
think.
demon lord Daskari,
It's been developed
thinks
for about 2
he can
years.
break our spirit. He is mistaken.
Well, actually, maybe not.
We did not yield
I do have
when
to say,
our
the beginning of
cities burned,
September fucking
when our
stacked.
fortresses were
Yeah.
turned to dust,
Yeah.
and our comrades,
September in
our
general
brothers and sisters in
is
arms,
stacked.
valiantly
If you
lost
if you look well enough,
We have
there's a
suffered through
lot of
many a
freaking
fight,
games in
and
September.
now
You think
it is
October's
our
bad?
turn
No,
to
no, no, no,
strike.
no. This
To
year,
arms, brothers and sisters.
September is
I declare that
is
the
stacked.
Fifth Crusade has begun, and it is
For many
you
shelves.
who will lead us in
But
this war.
only if you play, like,
Duty
more
calls
than
to
just,
you.
AAA
Prove your
games.
worth
If you
as a
play
leader.
just
Hone
AAA
your
games, no.
skills and
It's not
abilities.
stacked.
Ready your
There ain't
best
much
armor
AAA
and
coming out this
weapons
year.
for battle. Mount
But
your
that does look
trusty
pretty
war
cool.
steed
If you've played the first Pathfinder game, you're pretty
shall
much
follow.
like, hey, you want more of that? Play this.
This will be a
And
daunting
it's not
task,
Dungeons
I
and
know.
Dragons, right?
But
You know,
need
Nope,
not fight
it's
alone.
Pathfinder, because
Your
Pathfinder,
faithful companions will stand
Pathfinder
that's
by
very
your
different.
side. They will protect you in battle. aid you
not
in
being
Mechanic-
facetious at all.
share the
mechanic
burden
and
of
stat-wise,
commanding
no,
the
it's not
crusade.
that different.
Accept their friendship
It's not.
and
It
become
really
their
isn't.
friend in turn.
But Pathfinder in
Or
of itself
possibly
is its own
something more.
franchise.
Alright, because I'm weird, here's my second one. I like rally racing. So
Why would that be?
I was kind of
WRC.
wondering if you were gonna.
Oh, I love WRC, man. Like it. Besides Dirt, it's Pathfinder is different than Divinity a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But I love rally championship games. It's just arcadey enough that it doesn't frustrate the fucking piss out of you, but it's also simmy enough where you feel like you're really driving a car. It's got a good balance, I would say.
How long would it take for me to admit?
Well, what's its power to weight ratio though?
I know, you can actually adjust that too.
Good night, man. Thanks for chatting.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, Nat. I'm gonna be done pretty soon. Thankfully, it's not past midnight for them, so it doesn't count yet.
Well, it's fine.
Yeah, fuck Dirt Rally. Yeah, fuck Dirt Rally is right. But I have a code in for this game. If I get a copy of it, I will make sure to share the game because ever since 8, these games have been phenomenal. They're not very popular because it's a pretty niche audience for them. You know what I mean? Like, as Dirt's Dirt's a bigger name, but actually I prefer these games over Dirt because the rally racing itself without all the extra crap is actually a lot of fun. Okay. Have a good rest of your evening, Nat, if I do not speak to you before the end of the evening. Alright. But yeah, this comes out on the 2nd, which is technically tomorrow. So, alright.
Oh my god, many games coming out this next week.
Right.
Okay.
My word.
Your turn, Ray.
Right.
Wait, did Murmitch go?
Murmitch is the cream filling in the Oreo. He goes in the middle.
Ew.
Okay, let's look at Tetrix 3D.
Tetrix?
Yes.
Am I going after Ray?
Okay,
Yes.
is it Tetrick?
RICX.
Oh, RIC.
Did they seriously add an X after a C?
Oh, there it is.
No, it's instead of a C.
Oh, I was gonna say.
There you go, I got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So
Trick-
it's 3D Tetris.
Tricks are for kids. Okay.
Huh. 3D Tetris.
I like Tetris
Yeah.
better.
I remember you telling that story, Dan.
He must be loaded because the amount of games that came out in the Tetris franchise is insane for such a simple concept. But I love Tetris, so I'm
Oh
loaded.
god, it's a top down?
This isn't super special, but hey, it's an interesting twist on an old classic. So
Yeah.
3D Tetris. Oh
It's
my
Yes.
top down.
Top down 3D Tetris.
Oh my god.
That definitely adds a whole new perspective on things. And
That's an understatement.
yeah, and it actually also keeps the formula fresh though. By
It would
like, you
drive
know,
me- it
by
would
taking
drive me
it
nuts.
and adding a new dimension to it, literally.
It would drive me nuts.
Well, interestingly, it actually adds. Well, yeah, it feels like it adds more than just one dimension because it's like
Yeah.
Tetris is usually just a flat surface.
Yeah. Speaking of Tetris style games, guys ever heard of the game Tricky Towers?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I bought me, Jess, and my son a copy of that game today. And my lord, is that game rage inducing? It's like playing Tetris while trying to build a tower. And I am terrible at it. Terrible. Alright, so what's up, Murmitch?
The Artful Escape.
I swear to God, I've heard of this game before. Was this an Epic exclusive before? Yes.
So you're
Yeah, I
staring
saw
at
this at
shadows of
the
Johnson
Game
Vendetti,
Awards.
Huh. It ain't so bad.
Well, it's coming out on Steam.
No, that's great. I'm just
Very
saying.
I guess folks think
Yeah.
I know who I am.
It technically counts.
Where I
No,
should
it does. No, it's fine. I'm. This game actually looked really cool when I saw it before.
Considered becoming someone else entirely?
Someone else.
Confirm the legacy of a dead folk legend. Interesting. A trailer.
I've decided to create the most
Oh,
elaborate
Lord
stage
with a big
persona
head.
the world has ever seen.
Okay. Will you be down for dinner? We're having enchiladas.
What you loved may already be gone.
No, this looks really cool. Alright, Murmitch gets 1 point. Fucking
Across the dilated pupils of the cosmos.
Hi, I see.
The future is yours if you have the courage to grasp it.
Yeah, it looked too interesting to ignore.
It's like a psychedelic dream.
Very colorful.
I love the developer's name, Beethoven and Dinosaur. No, it looks cool as hell.
We'll have you back in time for breakfast.
Awesome. Alright. Silver, your turn.
Game deck.
What?
Game deck.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Game DEC. Deck.
Is it one
You
word?
need some stain for that deck?
One word.
There you go.
Welcome to the world of Game Deck, where choices are plentiful and
This time
outcomes
a
are
cyberpunk themed game that will actually fucking function.
Deck is a cyberpunk RPG. Game detective inside
I got an email about this game.
where your decisions really
Yeah,
branch the narrative.
I backed it, and
Easiest
I've
example.
been following its
Can your
development
character
for
background
however
branch
long
the
it's been
narrative?
developed for.
Yes, it can.
What did it? It was something about Corsair.
Next,
It's not going to be my review game. I'm making that very clear, but obviously I'm going to play it regardless. Because I backed the fucking thing, so...
Can different approaches to a problem branch the narrative? Yes, they
I
can.
really like its theme,
Even if
and
the
yes,
approach means
it's a game
turning
that's
into a
about
cat.
being a cyber game detective.
Can a deduction,
It's
meaning what your
rather
avatar
unique, if you
believes
ask
to be
me.
true, branch the
I've
narrative.
never heard of another game being, having a
Yes,
game
even if your
detective.
theory is, let's say,
You use basically virtual reality to find out
and
memories
finally,
of
can your
the
actions
victims
towards
and stuff.
characters and factions branch the narrative?
Using virtual reality.
Oh,
The only game I can think of that comes anywhere close to that plot-wise is Digimon Cyber.
Sometimes deadly
Yeah.
consequences.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because in Game Deck,
This is just more
everything can branch the
involved.
narrative. Game Deck. You're the sum of your choices, and the choices are aplenty.
Game deck.
Well, maybe not all choices branch the
I just wish they
narrative.
didn't use just the C.
Or do they?
Oh well. Looking forward to it regardless.
Oh, really, huh?
I'm a huge fan of the cyberpunk theme, what can I say? That's mostly what drew me in, but then I saw the actual mechanics. in
Yeah,
work, and I
it releases on September 16th, huh?
Experience the essence of role
Yep.
playing by being a
I
game
played
detective in
the
a cyberpunk world.
the backers demo, which is about 2 hours long, give or take.
Silver's tired. Give him a break.
No, it. I got an invite to request keys for the game. That's all.
Oh, interesting.
It is the end of the 22nd century. The
I was
tech is
wondering
so
where I'd
advanced
seen
that
that name
virtual
before.
and real world have become intertwined.
Yeah, I've been following it for I think it's
No one
about
keeps track
2
of what's
years
real anyway.
now, give or take.
Nice. Alright.
They spend most of their lives in virtual worlds where everything is
Honestly, I don't
fictional,
even remember how I
but the
found it either.
problems,
I
those
just
stay pretty
find
much
some
the
of these
same.
games out of nowhere.
Frauds,
Isn't it great? I love
assaults,
finding
and
random
murders
games,
need to be
especially if they're
solved no
really
matter
good.
the world.
Because then you're like, man, I found something cool. All right, Total War, Troy.
That also counts despite it already being out on Epic.
But it's no longer exclusive, and now it has a whole bunch of DLC that they can sell with it too. Of course. But I actually like the Total War series. I'm not gonna lie.
He's taken my wife!
I don't think I've ever played any of them.
I played a lot of the. Wasn't this free? Yes. Yep.
So technically,
I own it on Epic. Yeah, I own it on Epic.
Yeah, technically, if you have Epic, you probably already own it. I mean, if you nabbed it when you had the chance. I did.
But they also have all of these DLCs with it too.
She must go back to her home.
It's a pretty impressive game, Dan. I played like
Condemn me to
I
my
think like 10 hours of it.
Troy is my home now.
They did.
I have never.
You have my own.
Oh, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say like it's an actual step in the right direction for them, because a lot of their older games I really like.
But
You know, like Total War Rome, you know, stuff like that. This is a pretty nice addition to the series, and it's actually a pretty good game.
I've never played a Total War game, ever.
I think you'd enjoy it. I think this is more of a Glav game though, where it'd be like, I will send my soldiers in to pillage their women, and then
I mean,
will.
it wouldn't be the first strategy game I ever played. Oh God, no. No, I've played plenty.
No, but if you own it, if you have it for free, I would say give it a shot, because it's worth a try if you have it for free already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you got next, Ray?
This one you pointed out before, Tim. Kitaria Fables.
Yeah. I follow that myself. Didn't we mention this before?
Tim mentioned this after, I think, last podcast.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, because I have code requested in 2 places for it because it's not out yet.
Yeah.
Sought a hero to travel to Paul Village, make it their home.
It actually seems like a pretty nice game, but beyond like the fact that it's a cat game, it seems
Someone
pretty cool.
pure of heart,
Isn't it cute, Murmitch?
a creative,
Isn't it
resourceful
cute?
spirit.
Yeah,
It looks somewhat Stardew Valley-ish as well. To be fair.
Everybody's trying to replicate Stardew Valley now. That
An adventurer,
No, this is
Yeah.
more action heavy than Stardew Valley heavy though.
a warrior,
Because, you know, Stardew Valley was the one who invented that whole genre.
Oh, Dark Souls would like to have Dark Souls would like to have a word with you.
someone in possession of a magical spellbook.
They created a whole time.
I was referring to the
Royal
farming
sidekick.
sim part. That's like, you know, that's a
A
harvest
savior
thing.
who could unite friends
Well,
into
technically,
allies.
Demon Souls created a whole genre of itself. Souls-like.
In a land where not
Remember, there was
everything
no
is
games
always as
before,
it
no
seems.
games after either.
The secrets of the lost
Simply
relics
because it was
must
Like,
be
there's nothing
discovered,
before Fortnite.
and
Yeah.
peace and tranquility restored
Right.
for
Yeah.
all.
Okay, I think we've kicked the sarcastic
Nyanza,
donkey more than-
your quest
more than-
awaits.
I'm still waiting for the generation to grow up thinking that Halo ripped Master Chief out of Fortnite. That'll be the day. I am waiting.
God.
No, they'll be so retarded. I will fucking. That better not never happen.
All right,
If somebody literally says that to my face, they better hope there's nothing that can be used as a weapon nearby, because
all right.
Anything can be used as a blunt weapon.
Mermaid,
right,
what's
which
your
is
next
why
game?
they should never say it to my face.
Dice Legacy.
Dice Legacy.
Yes.
Wait, I know this one. I know this one. It's not Titanfall. It's
Correct.
Oh, sorry, wrong dice. Never mind.
Is a dice-based survival city builder?
Yes.
What?
It's very interesting.
And what the fuck?
Kind of
Exactly.
You said city building. I'm kind of curious now.
I've heard of a gender bender. This is a genre bender.
Oh look, a Halo ring. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong.
That was one of the reasons why
You must lead.
What an appropriate tie-in. I made a great segue, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Halo Infinite comes out on my birthday. I'm so pumped.
Hallelujah.
Happy birthday to Tim.
Yeah, I know, right?
You have the Game Pass, you can play it for free.
Exactly. I paid for a year of Game Pass now, so.
I think my father would definitely play Infinite day one.
Don't forget, Tim, we gotta go in VC and blow your ears out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he knows.
I don't think I'm the next one. I don't think I'm the next one with a birthday though, am I? I think we have somebody between now and December.
I do not know. I think so.
Isn't Dan's birthday in October? Yeah, I was gonna say Dan's birthday is coming up.
Yep.
Yay.
I don't know about
and Ava's is between too. Yeah.
This is why we need to have your idea.
See, I remember, Dan. I remembered it was in October. I'm proud.
Yeah, 3 days away from Halloween. You lucky sod.
One day away from 420. You lucky sod.
We are 2 months away from Halloween.
November 11th, and then my birthday, and then Ray's is further in December.
Citizens can be useful in obtaining knowledge that can be spent to unlock new buildings.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to give myself some credit, Dan. Shut up.
Who's in January?
Winter has arrived.
Who's this in January? I don't know.
Becomes harder, and dice will risk freezing, which will make them
My
unusable.
mother's is.
Somebody I know has a birthday in January.
Oh, and so is one of my nieces.
Okay, back to the games.
Yes.
If a die is
Yes,
frozen,
games.
a quick
Okay,
stop
so
at the tavern should do the trick.
literally a dice-based survival city builder. That is
Yeah.
on choice of genre alone. I have to give the game credit for being different,
unique.
Yes.
Yes. Very.
It's like you would never think to combine those two types of games.
No.
No. No.
All right.
Never thought about it.
So what's your next one, Silver?
Balrog. Because it actually has a release date this time. Because I do remember mentioning it before.
No, I'm not get. I'm not. I'm gonna give Murmitch. I'm gonna give Murmitch the lead, fucker. Because this game's too interesting not to actually follow it.
Yay!
Okay. So what is?
I don't want to call it. I don't want to call it Uglier Diablo, but Uglier Diablo.
Okay.
That's right.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
but
we
it,
did.
it didn't have an actual release date, I think, or maybe they moved it forward.
They moved it.
It most likely did. September, but please, could you be a bit more specific with the release date, please? But yeah, if this does come out before Diablo 2, if this does come out before Diablo 2 Resurrected, probably,
It won't. It'll probably come out like at the very end.
yeah, it might be wiser to come out after Diablo 2 Resurrected, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. Which I know people are gonna give me shit for purchasing, but I love Diablo 2, and it's gonna be hard not to like give in and buy the fucking game because I want to play it.
You guys can give me shit for it all you like, but fuck you, Diablo 2 was one part of my childhood. There you go.
At least I'm not buying Call of Duty.
And besides, it's very faithful to the original. Very. Except for one thing. But I never did TCP, so yeah, I didn't even have fucking.
Silver gets 1 point. I'll follow this game. Damn it.
Yay.
Alright, so my next one is one that we can play. Me and Jess are probably going to play co-op, which will be hilarious. Surgeon Simulator.
Oh my god, Surgeon Simulator. Ooh, are you two gonna have a rage fest?
Oh,
I would
boy.
love to play this with Ray or Murmitch.
It has online co-op.
Especially with 2.
Well, it's just
Is it 2? Or is it 4? No, it's 4.
You don't
So, yeah.
need VR.
You can play VR, but you don't need VR.
Yeah, you don't need it though.
I would definitely play this with the gang, simply because, well, I know I fucked shit up with my right hand because of the twitches. And besides, it's a puzzle game, kind of. Bloody puzzle game, but it's a puzzle game regardless.
Surgeon Simulator 2.
Surgeon Simulator is the only VR game I've ever played. Well,
Surgeon Simulator 2 makes
Yeah, nowadays, Dan, VR games are so much more
hey, Silver,
diverse.
What is this? What does this line say at the top?
Yeah, 4 players. Yeah, I read that. That's why
yeah,
I corrected.
4-player online co-op. Oh boy.
Boy.
Yeah. Hey.
Now the question is it going to have VR capabilities?
Well, yes, it does. You didn't know?
Yeah. So,
Surgeon Simulator 2 does have VR capability, I believe.
Oh.
Or at least there's a VR version of Surgeon Simulator itself.
There is a VR version of Surgeon Simulator.
The first one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do.
Well, it also includes a level editor, which is going to make it so there's a lot more content to this game than the first 2.
Yeah, I believe I've actually seen Mark, Bob, and Wade already play this. About almost a year ago.
Because it was on Epic. This is another one that's coming off of exclusivity.
Ah, yes. Has it really been that long? My word.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies, holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we've been exclusives. We've got
Next one, Ray. Oh yeah, I gotta follow.
Alright. Hexio.
Hexio.
IO. Okay, there you go. I got it.
Sure, it's Hexio, not Hexio.
Hexio.
Hmm?
If it was IO, there would be a period. Puzzle games. About connecting points while wrapping them around.
Well, it also fits into my new favorite category, Zen.
Fair.
Yeah, I like relaxing games once in a while. No lie. Like, sure, there's a lot to be gained out of like that adrenaline rush of like a really cool gaming experience, but there's also plenty of space for like that time where you're just chilling.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't just play shooters and RPGs all the time. No.
That's what Tetris used to be to me. Like, I'm talking about like Game Boy Tetris. You know, like way back when I was a kid. Yeah. So like that's what Tetris was. It was just a game that you played to have fun. Oh yeah, has anyone mentioned what game they're covering this month yet, or you guys not mentioned it yet?
I can't until my list is finished.
Okay, no. I'm just saying, like, if any of the
know.
I'm talking.
I don't think
about
anybody's mentioned their.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm covering.
This comes out, I'd be interested in doing this, but it doesn't technically have a date, so I'm a little apprehensive on whether it's actually.
Yeah. So like me, I'm covering Sonic Colors Ultimate in Lake so far.
Yeah, I already know.
Okay. Murmitch.
Yeah.
Okay, time for you to speak and tell me your next game. Yelp.
Laser chest deflection.
Laser chest deflection.
Yes.
Okay.
Chest or chest?
Chest. CHEST.
Yes.
Laser chess?
Classic game of chess.
Oh, laser chess infection.
Yes.
Okay.
Reflection. Not infection. Reflection.
Right. Huh. You spelled laser wrong. It's LASER.
Got it.
That depends.
There we go.
Yeah. It depends on where you're from. Sometimes it's
When
sometimes
the
it's...
games tend not to spell things correctly sometimes.
Laser chess, huh? How unique.
Basically, you gotta move your pieces so that way you can fire your laser and destroy the
Listen,
enemy.
Dan, I know how to shoot the laser. I got it.
Oh wait, this is an actual like board game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we have a.
I would love to see that. I would love to see laser chess actually in real life. I'd love to see that in real life.
It is a real life board game. It's just not, obviously.
I know,
causing
I know.
explosions.
Yeah. I don't mean like that. I mean laser is actually like, defeating the pieces.
I need sharks with freaking lasers attached to their forehead.
Did you got me lasers? Freaking sharks with freaking laser beams actually attached to their freaking heads?
I need ill-tempered sea bass.
Right.
Yeah. No, but that actually looks like a pretty cool chess game.
Yeah, unique. Oh, for a variation of chess, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen.
I wish they had
chess
more.
and-
I wish they had more checkers games on Steam.
True. I like checkers.
Yeah, or even Chinese checkers. I like Chinese checkers too.
Chinese checkers is fun because that's a lot. You can have a lot more players with that.
True. You can. All right. What's your next one, Silver?
Evade the light.
Never heard of this one.
No.
This is called Tim Has Way Too Much Time in his hands.
Yes.
No, but when I saw this game, all I thought about was that Silver would like to play it.
Yeah, now that I've seen the trailer for it, I'm like, Yes, it reminds me of Stalker.
I know. That's immediately what I thought. Or Chernobyl. I was like.
Well, I say Stalker because
Spoilers, Tim.
It was the OG. It was the OG game, franchise that went to Chernobyl. I mean, unless you've never played the Stalker series, which I really recommend you do. It was before Metro. It was before Chernobylite. So I definitely recommend playing that. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you
I
see
thought you
that?
saw the trailers, Silver.
Yeah, you didn't see the end?
I did now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All
Yeah,
right.
what the fuck? The
right.
spider thing was creepy shit, but that was something else.
I'm probably not gonna be able to afford this one, but I'd love to play it. But I'll play it someday. Bravely Default 2. I am so happy this is coming to Steam.
I wanted to play the first game, but I still haven't acquired it.
Well, thankfully, you don't have to play Bravely Default 1 to play Bravely Default 2, because they're completely different characters and story and setting. So playing this is at least not going to kill the interest in playing the first one.
Yeah, of course. It's just that, I've always been curious about Bravely Default.
Greatest treasures.
That's all. Be in need of I wanted to grab it for.
I'd say
this
we're
time.
pretty wrapped up in
I
the
have
memory.
a fucking
Wouldn't you?
DS. I still have a 3DS.
Oh, so do I.
So
As long as we keep
I still have a
moving, I'm
Nintendo
happy.
DS. Just a regular
Princess
one.
Gloria,
I still have it.
we
I have
won't
a
begin
2D XL.
You do not care that your actions might bring about untold
I actually
calamity.
have an
ain't the
older
princess of me,
DS,
girlie.
like really older
Jesus
DS.
Christ.
And now
it is time to choose.
But hey,
I'll stick with my
I
classic
know
3DS.
full well the
But
duty
listen,
that
I am
awaits me.
so happy this game is
I
coming
know
to
how you
Steam.
feel, Gloria, but
Yeah.
you shouldn't
Of all
put
the
so much
Switch games you
pressure on
could have brought
yourself.
over, thank you.
Sometimes you need to calm
It was
down and
surprising,
take a step
to be
back.
honest.
No,
But hey.
actually, what was the other game they could bring over that I'd be really happy about?
Yeah, they assist you in any way that I can. Octopath Traveler, they brought that over too.
That's on Game Pass.
You have to save the city.
Yeah. That's surprising of all things.
What's the Chronicles games for the Switch?
I let you get hurt again.
Who's doing this to us?
Valkyria Chronicles, or is it?
This one's about revenge. Pure and simple.
She's a fairy.
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
Do you really believe that the Lord of Dragons speaks to you?
I don't think I...
Xenoblade Chronicles. If they brought those games over, I would be happy as hell.
Idea how much it must hurt him.
Yeah, because they've...
To be unable to
I
protect
think they've
his beloved
released
people,
or they're
we
bringing out a
must
Switch version,
stand
aren't they?
together.
Awesome, thank you, Ava. Yeah, send me all the birthdays, please.
By whose power I shall unite the world.
As long as we're
And let's all give appreciation to Ava, who has like came on and been like the best mod over the last month. Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Yay, Ava! Way to be bored all the time.
Yeah, but thank you, Ava, for all your help recently. It's been much appreciated.
We appreciate it, Ava.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
But all right, who's okay? Ray, you're next.
Residual.
Residual.
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody.
We swear it's not Starbound.
This game is gonna be on Game Pass day one. I figured out.
Made by published by Apogee. Oh my god, they're still publishing games after all these years. That's shocking. That's shocking.
Assholes
shit.
make me. Hello, D-Plane. How's it going, man? That's because the other mods go MIA. Yeah, because they're always doing dailies.
Well, we also have other things to do. But, I mean, that's only for like 2 hours that we go MIA. Only 2 hours or less, depending on how quickly we do them.
You know, I saw the gameplay of this, and I'm still kind of confused of what it is. Like it looks.
I mean,
really...
I said it looks like it's supposed to basically be just another Starbound.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Pretty sure that's my dad.
It's giving me almost Metal Slug vibes.
I love how he says, "Yeah, Iron Man. I think he's my dad." Oh, no, sorry, Iron Giant, not Iron Man.
Yes, son. Iron Giant is your father.
But no, it looks really cool. Since it's gonna be on Game Pass, I'll totally check it out. See, I would give Ray a point for this, but since he took it from me, I kind of can't. I mean, I could.
That depends on if you want Murmitch to win or not.
No, I don't want Murmitch to win.
I mean, you got a point from me.
Oh yeah, I want to mention also that we didn't get it as another comedy game, but I did see another Shakespeare game. There was another cat Shakespeare game this month.
Not again.
Yes.
As if the last one I mentioned was.
I think it was called like, Only Dragons or something. I don't.
Dragons. Oh my god. That better not be a pun on what I think it is a pun on.
Oh yeah, Furry Shakespeare Oops All Dragons. That's what it's called.
Oops, all dragons.
Alright, Murmitch, you're up.
Top that, Murmitch.
Golf Club Wasteland.
I said top that.
I can't top that.
Okay, fair.
Put it into the sand.
Something's not right, and Alien Teams Fire Elite update that isn't at least an hour to install. Oh, now it says 2 hours? Aw, dude. I want to play that game, but I'm going to be patient. I feel like it's going to go to Game Pass someday soon. Well, remember in October we're going to be playing Back for Blood. Yeah.
It's on Game Pass.
Yep.
I gotta buy it.
It's alright, man.
This seems pretty interesting. It's just, I don't know.
It's interesting.
I love how that building in the back says hipster pubes.
Wait, what?
Wait, we're going back. Alright. I'm gonna pause this. This is the most paused thing you've ever seen. Alright, ready? Hipster pubes. Right there. In the back.
Oh my goodness.
Hipster pubes.
I wasn't joking. Now it says 1 month. Oh my lord.
Oh my swear Jesus Christ. Wow. I never thought those two words would ever be put together.
How did they get my pubes? Only fans, Dan. Only fans.
But Dan doesn't have an OnlyFans. Or
Well,
does he?
You haven't seen Dan's OnlyFans?
I don't want to fucking know.
All right.
You think we have
yes.
more channel?
Yes.
All right. Your turn, Silver. What's the next game on the docket?
The Daunting House. And yet another one you suggested.
I think this is a very Silver game. Neither do I, so don't worry about it, Dan.
Shoot it in the dick.
I like the gun animation in the game. I don't know how everything else operates, but it seems like the gun looks really cool and the animation looks really cool to reload it.
Hopefully when it actually comes out, it's not as stiff. Considering, yeah, the enemy animations, I see what you mean.
It's an indie game. I mean, sometimes you just can't do that. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
understand.
Had a car crash.
Yeah, all the budget went into the gun animation.
Oh, don't be mean.
It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, but
they wanted to make a game with really good guns, so they made really good guns, and then remember they had to make a game too.
Man, you guys are fucking mean.
Nah, it doesn't look that bad.
A joke.
No, sometimes sometimes trailers are just really like if you're an indie dev.
Really?
Sometimes trailers do you no favors. You know what I mean? So.
Dude, the fuck is that thing?
Exactly. See, you asked a good question, Silver. Like, what the fuck is that thing? Well, see, now you want to play it to find out.
Oh, we have to go to the Himalaya Mountains. Ooh. Location to dwell into.
Okay. To be fair, I've been playing this game for quite a while. I've had this for like 3 weeks. I know, fucking strange, right? The Magister is a card collecting detective game.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, and I've been playing this for 3 weeks now. And I tell you what, it's actually really like at first I was like, man, this is a fucking weird game. But after playing it for quite a while, it gives me a sense that the game is a lot darker than it initially gives itself credit for. Because, like, I've got a constant relationship with a prostitute that I bang on a daily basis and then get, like, little pieces of information from her as I slowly catch chlamydia that I have to take medicine for every day.
Excuse me? Why on earth would you put yourself
it's
in
that kind of game.
Yes, it's actually really, really dark.
Bizarre.
I'm not gonna spoil it. All right, I can talk a little bit about it, but I can't spoil anything ahead of like the first part. But the first part, right, the first mission in the game, one of the side quests is that you can go into a village and like find a cult, right? So there's people hanging out on the top, like hanging out in the village, just walking around, being like, "Hey, how's it going, neighbor? Fine." You go down in the bottom of somebody's basement, and there's a whole cult down there. And basically, you pick up shards of glass and just start stabbing people in the neck from behind.
What the fuck?
And then you take their daughter, you impregnate them, and then sell them into slavery.
Okay.
Okay.
That went dark right.
That took a left turn.
Yes, a far left.
And then a right, and then a left, and then another left.
So,
oh god, I think he went into like the abyss. Right
so I want to let you guys know it's a really cool game.
But very fucking dark.
No, I'll have a review during the mid-month podcast. So if you'd like to know more about it, certainly will.
I'm curious, despite.
All right then. For that, I guess.
It's, sick.
Told you, it's dark.
Yeah.
All right, Ray, you're up.
Well, Tim was kind enough to point me to this game called 200 Ways. Because he knows I like puzzles.
Yes. Like I said, like I literally found all these games, and I'm like, I wrote their names down next to them, and I'm like, all right, Silver, this is your game. Murmitch, this is your game. Dan, here's your game.
Why do we even bother? Let's just have Tim look up all the games for us. He knows what we like.
I'm not picked. I'm not too
kidding.
picky. I will play almost anything, except for racing games and PvP, but that's it.
You know what this game kind of reminds me of is like Mousetrap.
Right? It's that kind of thing where it's like, if you ever like to make those, like the kind of conduct you do nothing or really long things that'll do one task.
Do you really think
Rube Goldberg machine kind of thing?
Did they even say it's going to be a Death Stranding 2?
They've been hinting at it. Norman Reedus has been hinting at it.
I see.
Let's see. Okay, but are they warm or cold, Dan? What, the mashed potatoes that you stuck your dick in? I hope they're. I hope they're warm and full of butter. I mean,
they are now.
I'm reading the chat. Shut up.
Fucking gross.
Gross.
I mean, after Dan got done with them, they were extra creamy.
Could
mashed
you
potatoes.
fucking not? Could you not fucking associate food with sex or dirty shit like that, please?
I'm not doing.
I will never eat fucking potatoes.
Because you're not the
Silver.
podcast.
I will never eat fucking.
For 5 minutes.
Silver. We have a channel in Discord called Food Porn. What do you expect?
Okay, I'm muting that fucking channel. I'm muting that fucking channel. Segue. Moving right along. Come on, move along.
Well,
before this gets even dirty.
D-Plane, it is scheduled to come out during the spring. Don't you think they may release it on May 4th?
Makes sense.
Ooh, that would be a timely.
Yeah, it's supposed to be spring 2022. They could make it on May the 4th. Be with you day. That'd be awesome. All right, Murmitch, your turn. Yes.
Tiny robots recharged.
Actually, when I saw the update on it, D-Plane, it said spring of 2022.
Also, Tim, my last game is the one from your list, so if you just want to skip me until you're ready to mention that.
Okay. Believe me, I'm interested in that, D-Plane. I own a lot of Lego games.
Don't say.
I own every.
Like Legos or something.
I own everyone except for the Harry Potter series on Steam.
This is basically a puzzle game trying to save your robot friends.
Oh.
Oh, the Steam page says soon, yeah, but I'm talking about they actually did an update, like trailer and showcase D-Plane, and it's spring of 22. I have yet to finish a Lego game. You just need somebody to play it with, then, because I like playing them with people, like whether it be Jess or my kids or whatever. They keep you going and stuff like that. Okay, next, Silver.
Life is Strange, True Colors.
Dude, I have a review code in for this game, like a code request in for this game. And Square Enix has been like super nice to me when it comes to key requests. If I get this, I will flip the fuck out.
Isn't this on Game Pass too?
No.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, either way. I'll still get it anyway. I have all the others.
I still haven't finished Neo: The World Ends With You yet.
I'm glad you two met. This dude.
Yeah, I like the fact that this seems like a more grounded version of Life is Strange, I guess you would say.
Less over the top as well.
Yeah. I mean, the powers are over the top, but everything else seems.
Yeah, it looks a bit more serious, I guess. They've definitely improved on their writing and dialogue as well. That's for sure. I could tell. Voice acting is good too. At least from what we've heard so far.
Everyone talk about my brother. About the life he had here.
I encountered a bug in the original Scarlet Thing.
I lost the chance to have that.
What happened to Gabe was a senseless, tragic accident. It wasn't.
That's fucking insane.
Not.
But no, I'm really interested to see this. I am kind of disappointed though that the remaster of the original Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2 got delayed till spring of 22. But
what happened here?
Haven's a community.
That's okay.
I haven't played any of the Life is Strange games yet. But I'm very interested in this one in particular.
Tim's life is strange enough, he doesn't need to play.
You know what the thing is like, as I've gotten older, I don't know if it's maybe because I've gotten older, or it's just like tastes are starting to adjust. Like, I've gotten way more into story-based games more than just action-heavy shit like I used to.
Why they're feeling it.
Like Halo was about as deep as I got with story when I was younger. It was like, Master Chief, just go kill shit. No, now I actually like stories. I know I'm weird.
Now I can find out what's really going on.
Skipping all cutscenes. I don't know who I am. I don't know why I'm here. But all I know is I must kill.
I don't know what the deepest game I've played. Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, and I will be continuing Mass Effect in October. Mass Effect 2.
Woo.
It definitely had one hell of a lengthy and very enjoyable story.
Oh boy, Tim gets to experience too.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. Like the change in mechanics, like made leaps and bounds. It went from the more D&D style power progression to something more familiar to what you probably saw in Andromeda.
At least the system is fucking better.
Yeah, how many people have told me I'm insane for saying I'm gonna play Andromeda afterwards? They're like, "You're not gonna like it." I'm like, "Ah, whatever."
Well, I will say this.
No, I think you will like it, Tim. I did not have too much issues with Andromeda. Like, I was enjoying Andromeda when I was playing it.
Oh, there's also Sudoku-like puzzles. Enjoy them. They're fucking annoying.
Okay, so yes, this is a brand new game, guys. This is gonna be surprising, but yes, this is a brand new game. It's called Above the Skies. And at first I thought, wow, this is an RPG Maker game. Totally, right?
It looked very RPG Maker.
Okay. But this is actually made by one of the devs of one of my favorite early indie games, Skyfall, which was a zombie game where you went up and down the floors trying to get resources and stuff like that. So this is a legitimate dev. So this is like an homage to old school JRPGs back in the day. But they're doing putting a modern twist on it with storytelling and how many players you can collect in a group and everything. Anyone want to play a zombie game?
Oh, it will be in October.
Yeah, well, in October, I guess. But no, it's an homage to older JRPG games, and if you know me, you know I like those. So I'm at least gonna give it a shot. Now, listen. Okay, all jokes aside, you know what the test is gonna be, Dan? The test is gonna be whether Dying Light 2 is actually any good. Because if No, like, I already know Back 4 Blood I'm going to play it because it's free for me to play.
Yep.
Right? But if Dying Light 2 is good, I'll buy it, and I'll play it co-op with like, a whole group. And that could be a long, fun adventure, right?
Oh yeah, we never finished Dying Light 1, did we?
No. And I feel like when it gets closer to Dying Light 2 coming out, I would like to do a full playthrough of that in co-op. But the thing is, that is like my last hope for a good story-based zombie game. Yeah, like, I know you can get your Left 4 Dead, I know you can get your Back 4 Blood, but but there's no real story there, right? It's just run from one point to another, kill shit, survive.
I mean, so if you want an indie type of game like that, Them and Us, there you go. There's one.
Oh, I know, but I'm talking about I really like Dying Light because of the parkour.
Oh yeah, that's really fun. The grappling hook. Hell
yeah. Like I like all the systems in the game, and I hope that Dying Light 2 really does like ramp everything up, and it's supposed to actually make some of your decisions have consequences in the game and change the environment and stuff. I've heard that a lot before, and most of the time it ends up being bullshit. But if it actually does end up being that way, that would be fantastic, and I would love the game.
I hope the drop kicking doesn't make the game like too silly though. If we can do drop kicking still, I hope it doesn't fucking the zombies don't bug out and glitch out like they did in the original, because it just kills the seriousness. And I can't take this game seriously if I can drop kick something and send it flying 30 feet away. I can't. It's like Dead Island. I can't take that game seriously, even though the trailer made it look serious, but it's not. The in-game gameplay is not serious. It's not.
Right.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish the remaster of that either, Tim.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna have a busy last quarter of the year, huh?
Yeah, I'm like at the point where I'm going, guys. I'm gonna have busy like next year. I'm so
I have to keep reminding you of shit that we were playing or were supposed to play but didn't get around to doing it.
Yeah, and you guys have to continue to remind me of stuff with that, because
I will.
I have a real life too. Like I mentioned to Dan earlier in his
course.
chat, I'm like, if streaming was my job, I probably wouldn't forget shit. But the fact that I have work and a family and everything else, and I come here as a hobby to have fun, I forget a lot. But
of course.
Okay, so Ray, you're up.
Oh, are we going to talk about the one that's also on your list?
Okay, yeah, we're going to wait till... which one is that?
Are you ready? Tales of...
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that last.
Yeah.
Because
that's what
I
said.
Okay, how about you, Murmitch? You got any more?
Grid Leaper.
What?
Grid.
Oh, okay. I heard... I thought I said... thought he said something else.
Dirty Minds.
No, that's not what I thought he said. Grid, not grid.
Oh,
that's understandable.
No, Grid Leaper.
Yeah, Grid Leaper.
Okay.
It's because Discord can sometimes like cut out voices.
Yeah.
It is a tad annoying.
I feel like the 33 kick was one of the Superman events where all the melee attack and force behind them. I remember the kicks being relatively normal. Yeah.
This is a VR game, by the way. 3D platforming.
Oh no.
Silver's already like.
I would. No. It's not that it would make me sick. It was just that it would make me shit myself. I don't like heights. No, that's not for me. I don't like fucking heights. I have enough games in VR where I have to fucking climb shit, and I'm like, I can't look down. I literally cannot look down. It really affects me badly. But I'm serious when I say I have, what's it called? Acrophobia? Yeah, I have acrophobia. Severe acrophobia.
Similar to games you played, Sonic Generations. No, go home, you're drunk. Nope.
Actually, let me see what it says for me about that. Let's see. Grid Leaper. Does it say anything about that for me? No, it does not. Shocking. Considering I'm like, I've played quite a few VR games. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's your Silver?
Severed Steel. You got another one. Well, I mean,
another one.
Another one.
It's one you've already played. Yes,
it's a one that
it just looks so fucking cool, and I was like, Bullet Time 2? Do you know how many games that are kind of meh that have that mechanic and don't do it right? Quite a few. But this one looks like it does it just right. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, another game that I have actually played has bullet time, is that you can't do slides and stuff, which kind of is disappointing. But oh well.
I can't wait to play it when it comes out on the 17th, because it only let you play. I played it like a month ago, and when I played it, it didn't let you go any further than like I think 25 missions in, which is still a lot, but yeah.
It still looks fucking awesome. It reminds me of Sirento, but without the VR. Because there's a lot of that shit you can do in Sirento. Even slides, just that sliding in that game is a little difficult if you sit down. You have to like fucking stand up and then like crouch in real life to actually slide. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that every 10 seconds. No. My legs would kill, my back would hurt.
This game is fucking phenomenal, though. I played it and I loved the hell out of it when I played it.
It looks ridiculously fun.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
My kind of
looks
fascinating shit that I would love to play.
And I do remember Tim playing it.
Yeah, same.
Did you have the demo? Is that the demo you were playing? Or?
I was playing a beta.
Right.
Because it's actually, I actually have the full game in my Steam library.
If there's a button I can use to slide instead of me crouching, Dan, then yeah, I would love to play it in VR. But if I have to literally crouch to slide like I have to in Sirento, I would not like that.
Yeah, see,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
It was the level editor beta that I was playing before.
Nice. Ah. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that in Sirento you're a motherfucking ninja with guns and swords and katanas and shuriken, but I can't throw the shuriken for shit, so I don't use the shuriken.
Dude, I love the kick. I love the kick sounds in this game. The kick sounds are the best. Yeah, like it actually makes you feel like a complete badass when you kick somebody in the fucking head. Oh, it's great. Alright. Okay, so I'm getting into the interesting stuff. This next one is Dream Cycle.
Sounds like a setting for your washing machine.
Okay, from the creator of Lara Croft, Silver.
Oh.
Definitely a setting up for your washing machine.
Just to make your clothing soft. Sponsored by Lara Croft. There, I made a pun.
There's a triangular shaped bra joke in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna look for it.
She had a lot of nice polygons back in '96. Anyway, yes. This looks like something I would play.
Yes.
I've played most of the Lara Croft games except for Tomb Raider 3. Yeah.
I'm just saying, this looks damn impressive. I would say.
I do have, but yeah. Oh, did you hear that Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 is getting remastered or remade? I should say.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I heard quite some time ago that they're getting remade.
All right. Do you have any more Murmitch or no?
Yes, I have 2 more.
Okay. What do you got?
Start of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town.
Yes, 2 more, just like me.
The one Tim found for him.
Yeah, Tim found this for me. I'm saving the best one for the last.
Yeah, I'm saving my review game for last. Even though the next one, it looks really fucking cool. But I've been following it for the longest time.
Alright, what does this game remind you of, Murmitch?
Stardew Valley.
I'd say this is less Stardew Valley and more like Animal Crossing, but...
There's no animals.
Wait. What was that?
Okay, fine, it's Human Crossing.
What did we just see in the trailer,
Shush.
guys? What did we just see?
I'm
BS.
Walking, talking animals.
No, it was a fox. It was a fox. Still.
No, I was gonna say, this is like... This you cannot accuse this of stealing from Stardew Valley, because this series has been around way before Stardew Valley.
Good night, Ava. Thanks for chatting and holding out as long as you did.
Yeah. Good night, Ava. We only got like a half hour left and we'll probably be done anyway.
Is it gonna take that long?
Well, I've got 2 more games to get through.
Yeah, probably. I'm looking down. I'm looking down like... Yeah.
Shrek, I'm looking down!
You can start a family, Silver. I mean, Murmitch.
Hey, I may consider playing this game too. He's not the only one.
He'd be like, my review is I created 70 children, and
I'm like, hey, Murmitch, let's actually make our own like anime series based on this game. What the fuck not? Okay, it's more like what do you call it? Slice of life.
I'm not talented enough to create an animation.
Listen, we already got a.
No, I mean, do it in
Yes.
game.
Yes, D-Plane. Yes, it is.
Talk about just RPing.
Story of Seasons is the follow-up to Harvest Moon. Yes, it is. It's a spiritual successor to Harvest Moon.
And there's two of these games. Yeah, there's two of these games.
Pretty sure my sister had looked in the series once. It's actually pretty good. My daughter said she likes them, and she likes Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley and stuff like that. She said it was very enjoyable. Which I guess that's the biggest endorsement you can get from a 13-year-old. A 13-year-old girl. But alright, you got any more, Silver?
Yep.
Okay, what you got?
Industria. And yes, in the trailer, or at least from what I've looked up, it does apparently come out in September.
I know you're on your way.
That's at least from what I've heard and saw.
I don't know if you've heard it yet, but people are gathering.
If they said they've changed the date, I'm gonna be pissed.
I have to do it.
But I'm pretty sure I did see them say it does come out in September. It's sometime in September. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this.
I'm going in now.
Oh, yes. Because it reminds me of Atomic Heart a little. Just without the huge-ass robots.
Hey, that looks like a pretty good game.
Indeed. Based in the cold at the end of after the end of Cold War. So that's now 1960s.
Yeah, Harvest.
Can't believe.
Listen, I've actually played Harvest Moon before he played. But yeah, go ahead, Silver. I'm sorry.
Can't believe I saw a Sten gun. I'm like, wow. Surprised you would want to use a Sten gun, but I guess it's just because it's after the Cold War. It's understandable they're still using guns like that, even in the 1960s. I like the whole aesthetics about the game as well, and the fact that you have like a semi dystopian future kind of look to it as well, which is pretty cool. I usually like games with like dreary.
So there's a Gamescom trailer of sorts. Alrighty, I'll have to look that up. That's okay. Silver gets his 1 point. God damn it.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's 2, right?
Yep, that's 2 for you. Okay. My next one is called Rogue Shift.
Rogue what?
Shift.
Oh.
Not shit.
Not ship.
Tim got it. I think you spelled rogue wrong.
I know.
Is that like the second time or third time?
Are you counting spelling mistakes in this podcast?
I'm teasing. No, it's the fact that he spells rogue. Usually he spells rogue wrong. Huh. Is it not on Steam?
There you go. I got it.
Oh, you got it.
No, I vaguely remember seeing that title.
There you go.
I need somebody to play this with.
What kind of game is it? High-intensity top-down shooter with roguelike elements, character progression set on a harsh planet that will test your will to survive.
Isometric shooter, eh?
Yeah, but it's fast-paced and very
colorful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've played a good couple of these kind of games. Really enjoyed them. Like there was this one I played.
Every game on Steam has a roguelike tag. Almost.
It's because roguelikes are really easy to
I love
get a lot of
enjoy
playtime in.
shooters.
But you know, this game actually looks really sweet.
It does look
Yeah.
good.
Okay, well you get a point from me.
Because I like things that like it has online co-op. I don't know if it's 2 or 4. Oh, it's 4.
Nice.
Nice.
Even better.
So yeah, I A single-player story mode with roguelike elements and character progression spanning 3 chapters.
Okay. Yeah, it reminds me of Lifelock. That's it.
Oh yeah, I have that game.
You do?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a shame I already played through it, but hey.
All right, Murmitch, what's your last one?
My last game is called Lost in Random.
Oh yeah, this is the EA original game.
Mm-hmm.
Which I am very interested in as well, and I have EA Play Pro, so I can play it at launch.
Woo!
Everyone's destiny is decided by a roll of the one true dice. And the one true queen who controls it. For when a child comes of age.
I've already mentioned I love EA Originals because, like,
and in so doing,
they're the only thing that EA has that actually has any, like,
Happy birthday.
creativity.
Felt like it's put into it.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing this trailer for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is here for your special day.
Yeah. Okay, cool. It's actually coming out this month. Good to know.
Kind of person you truly
See what I mean by September being effing stacked? My God.
Oh yeah, and Dan, this game isn't a roguelike.
Where is this place? Stop trying to kill me!
25 quid. Very respectful price. Yeah. I like the look of it.
I love how the dice is alive and follows you around.
Right. Lost in random indeed. It is very random. But a dice suddenly has legs and arms. Why? Let's find out together. Now that thing was ugly.
I'm supposed to say something important.
For a second, I thought that creature lost his head, but it was something else.
Maybe this Turok Lake tag is too far down the list. Maybe.
I already checked. Thankfully, it doesn't have the roguelite.
Well, hey, you're supposed to be able to add tags freely, right? So we can fix that.
This is like if
I'm kidding.
This feels like if Tim Burton made a video game.
I know, right?
What do we do to those just standing out?
Yeah, I like the atmosphere for it.
Destroy them, my queen.
Man, that's a very strange-looking being.
I'm very excited.
Yeah. You got me.
Can I get some get excited in the chat? No.
Get excited.
Alright. What's your last one, Silver?
And this is my review game. Alyssa.
Spell it, please.
A-L-I-S-A.
Oh, okay. Thought it was gonna be some difficult spelling. It was actually easy.
It's basically A-Lisa, but Alyssa. This is my review game.
Okay.
You can kind of tell why. Very OG Resident Evil look.
What the fuck is that thing?
Yeah, right? So instead of zombies, it's mechanical dolls, or doll animatronics. Very creepy fucking things.
It's how you do it? Yeah, kinda.
I've played 2 demos of it already, which I have rather enjoyed. I love the whole puppet where you buy the equipment from, using the cogs of the animatronics that you defeat. So this game has absolutely no blood. So instead of blood, it's cogs.
So this basically for Tormented Souls for me to go back to like Resident Evil 1. Silver's going even further back.
Well, actually, yeah. This is like based. This is very similar to Resident Evil original look.
Yeah.
While Tormented Souls is also a bit like very Resident Evil 1 look, but more like the remake instead of the original Resident Evil. But yeah, they both have very similar styles, but very different aesthetic.
Exactly.
Yeah. So people have mentioned that. And he said that was not the inspiration for the outfit that she wears. You can change her outfit as you play, though. You start in that where you saw in the trailer where you were on the train.
Yeah.
That's the original outfit you begin with, which is like a black royal guard outfit with the hat. That's what you start with. But then, well, I don't want to say anything else. It will spoil the intro.
It's not roguelite.
It's not a motherfucking roguelite. It's a survival horror game.
Alright, yep.
Survival roguelike.
Yep.
And you don't need blood to make a good horror game.
You know what's funny is besides Dream Cycle, I think that this next game is actually going to have Silver's interest. I'm okay. Okay. This was one of the most interesting games that I found this month. If I can get it to come on.
Yeah, we're not there yet. I'm gonna assume. Yeah.
There it is.
No, we're not there in hindsight. We will be there.
Hindsight 2020. Okay, this is made from BioWare and Sucker Punch veterans.
Really?
Yeah, it is a third-person action RPG where everything you do has morality decisions.
Oh no. Well, knowing me, I always try to make the right decision.
And the combat actually is really cool.
It's very,
That make you go in circles.
Oh yeah. That does look good. Hindsight 2020. What a name for a game. Considering it's an actual term that you would use to...
Not to mention, it could easily describe how your view of the game will change, or your actions in the game will change once you reach the end of it. Hindsight 2020, after all.
Yep. And it comes out in only 8 days.
Neat.
Oh my word.
Silver's gonna go dark side immediately.
No, I've told Ray how difficult it is for me to make evil decisions, especially if I'm given the utmost free will to do whatever the hell I want. No, I find it actually rather difficult to be evil.
All right, Tim.
You may not believe it, but I have rather strict morality code that I follow.
Okay, so that's a pretty cool one, right?
You got my attention, that's for sure.
Alright, I've only got 2 more, so don't worry. Next one, besides the one we gotta talk about. Right. Alright,
Okay.
This next one is Timberborn.
Wait, does that have a date for this month? I didn't see that.
September
I've been following
15th.
Nice.
City building?
With beavers.
Yeah, with beavers, because all the people are gone.
Oh, so that's why the timber word caught my
yes.
Yeah, that's why the timber caught my attention. Huh.
I've been seeing stuff on this for a while now.
Beavers.
I'm following it a little bit.
It's like contains high amounts of wood.
Beavers. Interesting.
Yep.
I mean, can anyone tell me a game that actually has beavers being the main characters of the game? Because I don't know of any.
I believe they exist.
Well, we never got an Angry Beavers game, so probably not. Silver saying beavers sounds dirty. Yes, it does.
Beavers. How does it sound dirty? Beavers. Beavers.
Now it sounds dirty.
And every night.
But yeah,
I would make it dirtier.
But this is pretty cool. And then the last game on here is one I'm gonna review, besides the one me and you were talking about. But this is gonna be on Game Pass as well, so it'll be easy for me to play. It's called Flynn, Son of Crimson.
Boy, son of Crimson. Well, what happened to Red?
Remember how I mentioned Humble Games Publishing doing a good job? I was foreshadowing.
Yep, once more. Into the fray. Because Humble Games has come to play.
And I'm really excited for this one, because it's just the type of game I enjoy.
Platforming over those crates looked dangerous. Especially with whatever that green liquid was. It's certainly not snot.
But I like games
it's not.
It's not right.
Well, yeah, but Dan, thank you for mentioning the word roguelite, because ever since you said that, none of the games we have mentioned have been a roguelite.
So your statement was just proven wrong.
Yeah, so
Dan, next month we need you to be here and just say roguelite in the chat like every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Thankfully, this game is a story-based game that does not have to be a roguelite, and you don't have to play it 5 billion times to succeed. So.
In fact, even though I play a couple of roguelites, I have not actually found all that many for the rest of the year, to be honest, because I have looked beyond September, all the way up to December. I've not seen much.
All right, so we're gonna talk about our AAA game, and this is our last one, Tales of Arise, which I've been waiting for over a year to come out.
And it finally comes out in 6 days. 8 days. Whoops.
A tale can be woven from either fact or fiction.
Compared to all the other Tales games, this game is definitely a graphical upgrade.
On our mother planet, Dana, it has been handed
Oh yeah, Bandai Namco does make the Tales games, don't they?
Is where the
Yes, they do.
and the divine reside.
I didn't realize, even though I have, 2 of them?
Rena unleashed disaster upon her planet Dana.
Yeah, I just have
freedom.
Tales of Russia.
No, I'm as a JRPG and RPG fan, I'm very excited for this game.
Can they deny their fate?
Oh, that we can tell.
And I'm so glad they delayed it, because at least it means they spent time trying to make it better.
Did you just grab a sword from?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ray.
Look, Silver, do not pretend that this is literally the first time you've ever seen that happen.
No.
That is such an anime thing.
I was gonna say, is this what Genshin drew inspiration from?
No.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yes, I do. Internet trolls go Bulbasaur.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's not a inside joke or anything.
What's your favorite Pokemon? Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur.
Booba boo.
Fuck. Oh no, Tim, don't. No, I don't want to have it.
He's too tired right now. He can't. He has no resistance to jokes.
I've still got Genshin.
Be like booba booba. Booba booba.
Stop it. Don't.
Bulbasaur. Boo squeeze.
This is what this podcast has devolved into. This is what we become.
Come on,
because I got two people who are insanely tired and will laugh at almost anything.
Look, I want to stay up for another 3 or 4 hours because I've got more VR shit to do. Okay, don't make me more tired than I already am.
Ava.
Hey, congratulations, Ava.
Ava won.
Hey.
Congratulations.
No, but thank you guys so much for hanging out for this super long podcast, which the whole point we were doing 2 was to actually make it so this didn't happen, but, you know, it happened anyway. Thankfully, during the mid-month podcast, it should not be as long.
Well, I won't have any games to...
Oh, I'm going to have a ton of games to talk about, but the second half of the month doesn't have as many coming out that we're probably going to have to talk about, so... Thank you guys so much for hanging out, though, especially Dan. I know you cooked for a couple hours and then hung out for the whole podcast. Thank you. Like I said, I will not be streaming today, as we're gonna take a day off and join the cause to hope that marginalized streamers and everything else.
Streaming throughout the entirety of September.
Well, not gonna do it the whole month. I'm doing it tomorrow. But no, I hope it does make change by like pushing Twitch to actually do positive things.
We can hope.
So
we can hope.
I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I will see you on Thursday for more streams. But the people, me and the rest of the podcast guys, will meet up later tonight for Squirrelageddon. So we're gonna be recording a video of that, and I have a new idea that the sub only chat is gonna be where I drop the videos for this, because that's gonna be a way to actually get subscribers if I post it there and then a week later I post it on YouTube. One, it prevents me from getting in trouble with Twitch, and two, it gives people incentive to actually maybe sub. So maybe that'll help out in the future. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and until the 15th when we do our second half, thank you for watching the podcast, and we'll talk to you next time. Schlong out. I got it this time.
Have a good night, folks.
Schlong out.